What's up, everybody? This is your boy Kanal, aka Black Man Travels. Happy Friday, guys. Man, we're gonna have a live, interesting conversation tonight, guys. Man, I've been waiting all week for this night to have a real conversation about what's going on in Colombia. Last week, we just had an amazing conversation about Cartagena. Now, we're gonna talk about the whole state of Colombia, the whole entire country of Colombia. We're going to talk about Colombia, how to stay safe, how to avoid from not getting drugged, robbed, or even killed in Colombia. So now, before I get the opportunity to speak on this interesting topic, let me share my resume with y'all. You know, I'm not no newcomer traveler that just started traveling. I've been doing this shit for 20 years. Yes, I don't look 45, but I've been doing it for quite a while, and I've been traveling to Colombia for almost 10 years. And I've seen the progression of Colombia from when I was only the black guy on the plane. I remember being the only black person on the plane flying out to Medellin. Now, if you're flying out to Medellin, there's tons of brothers on the plane. But again, I was able to witness the growth and the progression of Colombia from Cali, Cartagena, to Medellin, to Barranquilla, to Buenaventura, to Bogota. I've been all over. So I can speak on this topic. I'm not one of these guys out here that just specialize in one particular area like a park or a clock tower. No, I actually been around all over the country. From bus to plane, I've been all over the country. And there's been a alarming trend that's been happening all over Colombia, where people are getting drugged, robbed, and killed. And now, when I was going to Colombia, it wasn't as aggressive or as prominent the way it is now compared to before. I knew it kind of existed at the time, but now you're constantly hearing it every single day. Someone's being killed. American tourists or a European tourist or a Canadian tourist is being killed, drugged, or robbed. So I want to give you guys some tips on how to maneuver across Colombia, how to avoid and getting drugged and robbed and killed. I've been going to Colombia since 2015 strong. Been to multiple cities, been all over different barrios. And I experienced Colombia for what it is. Colombia is a beautiful country, guys. I recommend Colombia as a place to visit. That's one of the few places that I recommend. If you want to see something different, go to Colombia. Colombia has the second largest black population in South America after Brazil. Colombia has an amazing landscape, beaches, islands, people, food, culture. Colombia has it all. But the thing is, you got a segment of travelers get stuck on stupid with a park and a clock tower. And you have a lot of these YouTubers out here just promoting these two areas where most of the drugging, robbings, and killings are currently happening. Yes, a lot of your YouTubers are promoting areas where you tend to get drugged, robbed, and killed. And I'm like, with all the different places you could go to Colombia, why they continue to promote one particular area? Because of women? That's the reason? So we're going to have fun today, guys. We're going to have a real life conversation. Again, if you guys want to push back, you're more than welcome to jump on the live and please debate me. I've been doing this for a long time, and it's just like, you know what? I got receipts. I got receipts for days. I didn't just started going to Colombia. I've been doing Colombia since 2015, heavy. I remember being the only brother, the only black man on the plane. I remember just walking around. People were just happy to meet an American, African American, in certain parts of Medellin, certain parts in Cali, certain parts in Bogota. I've been all over. So this is a very dear topic to me, and this is an alarming topic for you guys to know that you are now the target. You have become the target for a lot of the gangs, syndicates, working girls that want to target you to grab your money. Here's what it is. Listen, man, look, Colombia is a beautiful country. I still recommend Colombia as a place to visit, guys. It all boils down and where you surround yourself, where you go. It does matter. If you go places where there's common to have drugs, prostitution, gangs, yes, you are a target. Guys, a couple of years ago, I took my girl to Medellin. We spent 4 days up in the mountains in the area called Guarapé doing a glamping experience, guys. I took my girl to Colombia for a glamping experience. I was never afraid one bit. I was safe. I enjoyed myself. She enjoyed herself. We had a great time. But yet, the narrative out there is being pushed that, you know what, it's dangerous because you guys are continuing to frequent the same goddamn places. And we're going to talk about this, man. Again, if anybody want to push back, dude, let's go. Any of you passport bros want to push back at me? Come on. Come for me. I welcome it. Because I got receipts today. I got receipts. I'm about to show out today. And guess what, guys? Got me a new bottle of Taylor port wine. So you know I'm about to get it in. So we're going to have a good time. I got some receipts to share with you. I got a special invited guest that's going to talk about the current state of Colombia. He is a local. He's a Colombian, an Afro-Colombian from Cartagena. He's going to let you know, guys, why you guys have become the target and why you guys are literally, buying your time. Because, again, you guys have become the new hot commodity. And all the cartels, you know what? Excuse me, let me take that back. All the syndicates and gangs and street level crooks are targeting you because guess what? You're going after for the same cookie that everybody wants. So let's go ahead and let's get this conversation going. Let me invite my special invited guest, Mr. Colombian God. Are you in, man? I hope you're still there, bro.
Yeah, I'm inside, bro. I'm inside.
All right, man. What's going on? Welcome back to the show, man. How you doing?
Yeah, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. I'm doing well, bro. What about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. It's Friday. Got my bottle. I'm about to go in tonight, man. I'm about to go in. And the thing is, this is an open event.
We're gonna have fun tonight, God willing, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. And the thing is, we want to talk about Colombia. You're Colombian. Where are you from in Colombia? Tell me something about yourself. And where are you from?
Okay, I was born in Cartagena, Colombia. Born and raised in this city. So
okay. So, what are your thoughts of what's happening in your city with a lot of druggings and robbings, and now with the mayor trying to shut down the clock tower? What are your take on that? What's going on in Cartagena?
Well, now everybody is talking about Cartagena. They're trying to shoot it. Well, they already shoot down the clock tower. Well, I think it's from what I think is they're doing that for safety. They trying to get the safety again in the old city because a few years ago nobody was getting robbed in the old city. Now Anybody can get robbed over there. There
I'm
is
gonna
no
tell you
safety
this.
over there.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Uh,
When I was going to Cartagena in 2015, I remember a few times I was pissed drunk walking around the clock tower, and nothing happened to me. No one tried to rob me. I felt safe. So
yeah,
something happened. I don't know what caused the situation to change where now, like, people are targeting tourists. What changed? What
yeah.
what made everything change? Was the
What,
was it the pandemic? When, like, what caused everything to change?
well, I think like before, like people from Cartagena, like even like the gangster, like the crazy gangster, like they never mess with the tourist area, and they never mess with the tourism because people from here they respect the tourism a lot. What they
Right.
used to now, things change a little bit, but I could say like since Venezuelans, they used to like hanging out into the clock tower, the old city, all of that. So they were like the ones who were say like with this gang, robbing people, robbing, snatching chains, snatching watches, and then like, they like, they also like now, like they've been hanging out with Cartageneros, and how they with them, they might do that now. Like, people from here, the gangster, they ain't scared anymore to rob people and they snatch a chain or watch in the whole city.
The thing is, like, I'm noticing a lot of guys are getting robbed. Do women get robbed in Cartagena? So I hear a lot of
Uh,
guys get robbed, but do the women tourists get robbed?
Not really. Like they don't really mess with the women, they don't really mess with the women here. But
So,
it can happen, but mostly guys.
so they purposely target men only, not women. So the women tourists don't get robbed as much as the men tourists.
Yeah, the men, they always because men they do, we gotta say the truth, men sometimes they do more stupid shit than a woman. So that's the
Hey,
reason
wait,
why
wait. Hold up. Say that again. Men do what?
sometimes men they do more stupid shit than the woman. Sometimes women they more smart.
Now,
Yeah.
guys, you heard it. You heard it from a local Colombian, guys. Men do more stupid shit while overseas than women. Women tend to be more smart than the male travelers. You're hearing from a Colombian mouth, and I agree with him. I've seen a lot of stupid behavior from you men that travel to Colombia that make you guys look like targets. I've seen dudes walking around with Cuban links. I'm from New York. I'm from so and so place, whatever, making yourself look stupid and an easy
Yeah.
target. So you heard from a local Colombian. You guys are easy target because you guys do stupid things.
Yeah, like like me working with tourism, like sometimes people will be flexing like, oh, I'm from New York, I'm from this, I'm from that, I'm from this area. I always be like, well, I mean, who cares about that? I mean, you're in another country, and then like, who give a fuck about who you are? Like people don't care about that. They're
Say it
gonna mess
again,
with you,
man.
they
You
will
know
mess.
what?
That's it.
Hey, say it again, guys. I mean, say it again. Say it again, please.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like people like like they be flexing like, oh, I'm from this area, I'm from the hood. Who cares about which hood are you coming from? You in Colombia,
Thank
you
you.
gotta follow the rules.
Guys, you heard it from the horse's mouth. They do not give a flying fuck where you from. So you claiming
Yeah,
your city.
like a few months ago, I was walking out from the lady. It was like 2 a.m. in the morning. I was drunk already. And then, I saw like an American guy. He was in front to the club, and then he was smoking weed. I was like, "Hey, bro, do you know like weed is forbidden in Colombia?" And then he was like, "Oh man, I don't give a fuck about that. I've been here like 6 times. You don't have to tell me how to move down here." I was like, "Okay, if you think like my country more than me, yeah, my fucking ID say Republica of Colombia, so you would know. You don't know nothing about Colombia like more than me. I'm local." So he was, oh, I was like, okay, I walk away. It's on you now.
Now, guys, and that's the thing is, like, we have a lot of guys that bring that American arrogance with them to these countries, especially to Colombia, to Dominican Republic, to Thailand, to Brazil. And they think because they're an American or they're from so-called a popular city, LA, New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Miami, like that means something. These people do not give a flying fuck where you from.
Yeah.
These people on on survival mode. So you think you out there, oh, I'm from this so-and-so city. They don't care. You are a target. And trust me, a kid could rob you, right? A kid could rob a tourist if he
Yeah.
wants to.
True. Yeah. Yeah. They kind of deal even with the women's. Now they gonna deal with a man. Like they lose already.
So again, we're gonna have a good conversation. This is gonna be a live conversation. Just like what China, this person said, you just mean your food, guys. You are food to them. You walking around with your purse around your chest, your Louis Vuitton purse around your chest, thinking that like you from the so and so city. They don't care. They don't
Yeah.
care. So, before we start, I want you to introduce yourself. Let everyone know who you are and the services you offer. Guys, I vouch this guy. If you ever in Cartagena, please reach out to him, and he'll provide an amazing service. But I'm gonna give you the floor for 5 minutes, man. Tell everybody who you are, and then we'll start the conversation from there.
Yeah. Okay, bro. Yeah, I appreciate that. So my name is Carlos. Carlos Andres. So a lot of people know me as Marquinhos. So yeah, but Carlos is my real name. So I own like an agency for tours in Cartagena, Colombia. So we have boats, private villas, tours, assistance. I'll show you, the hot place, where to go. When I put you the game in the city. So yeah, I've been working with tourism for more than 3 years now. I started with my project, when I was like 20, 21. So now I'm 24. So I've been in the game for a while, know a lot of people. So I have a lot of connections for almost everything you guys need in time. If you in Cartagena, just let me know. I got you, I also before I started my project, I was working in the old city for 2 years. I was selling bracelets. And then, I started learning English, practicing with Americans, Canadians, English speakers. And, I decided to start my own company, That's where the money is. So I've been doing great so far. I have a lot of clients. I was just doing a tour today. I had I was working 25 days straight in the boat games. And then I just stopped on the 10, and then on 11 I have a tour. Today we were doing a tour, and then for the 15 we had tours, and then all this month we had tours. Thank God.
Yeah, that guys, make sure to reach out to Carlos, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you this: if you ever in Cartagena, use a tour guide, guys. There's so much to see and do in Cartagena beyond the clock tower, beyond Hollywood Beach. Cartagena has so much to offer. So much to offer. Rooftop parties, private islands. Dude, reach out to Carlos. He'll make sure to take care of you guys. Again, if you can spend money on tricks, you can spend money on a tour guide. It is what it is, man. Go out there and have a great time and see Cartagena for what it is. There's a lot of history, a lot of Black history, a lot of great food, restaurants that people don't know about. Guys, reach out to Carlos. Make sure that you guys see Cartagena for what it is, man. I can't keep saying this enough, man. There's so much to see and do in Cartagena beyond Delirium, beyond Dolce Vita, beyond space. Go out there and experience the city for what it is, man. Don't cheat yourself, man. Treat yourself, man. Make sure to reach out to Carlos. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and start our show, guys. Listen, I got some numbers for you guys. I'm gonna share something with you. I've been doing my homework. So, guys, do you know? In 2023, in 2023, there have been 30 deaths of tourists in Medellin. So in 2023, there have been over 30 tourists who have been killed in Medellin. Another statistic. In 2023, between November 1st and December 31st, there have been 8 tourist deaths in Bogota. Guys, that means from November 1st through December 31st, there have been eight tourists that have been killed in Bogota due to suspicious reasons. I know, aka drugging. And Medellín's been 30 deaths. In Cartagena, we don't know how many deaths have been killed. Do you know how many tourists have been killed in Cartagena last year?
Oh, well, last year, I mean, we like Gregory Stewart or something, the guy that I think only one, I think just one.
Okay. But guys, this is very alarming, guys. We had last year alone, again, for all my 25 people, 26, 28 people watching, make sure to like the video. Get the likes up, guys. I'm not asking for any donation. I'm not begging for any money. Just make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to Carlos' channel. Carlos, make sure to drop your channel on the chat so people can actually subscribe to you, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it right now. Yeah,
guys. Again, last year alone in Medellín, there have been over 30 deaths in Medellín. 30 tourists have been killed in Medellín in 2023 alone. In Bogota, it's been 8 deaths between November 1st and December 31st. And guys, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but there's been a recent mandate issued by the U.S. Embassy and the Colombian Embassy. That mandate is to stay off of Tinder. If you are visiting Colombia, do not use Tinder. This is coming from the U.S. government and from the Colombian government. They sent a mandate warning tourists to not use Tinder while overseas. While in Colombia. Guys, this is a recent mandate from the U.S. Embassy and the Colombian Embassy to not use Tinder. Most of the tourists that have been killed, drugged, and robbed have been through Tinder. I'm gonna say this again. Majority of the killings, the drugging and robbers and killings that have been happening all across Colombia have been guys reaching out to contacts on Tinder. That's scary. So you guys may not believe me. So guess what? I took the time, I did my research, I got some receipts. We're gonna go through it. We're gonna do some live video reaction to these videos. These are victims. Carlos, I got victims that's sharing their story. I got victims that's sharing their story when they got drugged. Oh, and guess what, guys? I want you guys in the comment section, man, to share your thoughts. I want to share your thoughts. Let me know how you feel. And again, guys, most of the victims throughout Colombia that have been drugged, robbed, or even killed, they met their demise through Tinder. So let's go ahead and highlight the first video. Let me see the comment section. All right, that's it. Okay. Ooh, that's a long URL link. All right, man. Buck Travel, what up, Buck Travel? What up, Roland, man? How you doing, Roland? I see Jay Clyde's in the building. I see Bert Ross is in the building. Bacchus is in the building. All right, cool, man. You know, guys, look, it is what it is, man. You know what? All the guys I just named, these are veterans. These are travel veterans that have been all over Colombia. So this information doesn't apply to them.
I think I know Bear Rose. I think you know.
Oh, Bert Rose?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Hey, let me tell you about Bert Rose.
He's always in CTG.
Yeah, Bert Rose is a travel ninja. He travels in the dark. He's an assassin. He doesn't look like, you don't know where he's gonna be. One day he's in Thailand, one day he's in the Philippines, Vietnam, Russia, fucking Antarctica. He's all over the world. I mean, you just never know. He's gonna post this picture. Hey, I'm here and I'm gone. So shout out to Bert Ross, man. This dude, the way he moves is amazing, man. Bro, I'm gonna give you your flowers, Bert Ross, man. You definitely doing your thing, man. I call you the travel assassin, man. You just kind of move under the radar. So it is what it is. So and I see we got Fearless. What up, bro? Does he think the problem are the influx of Venezuelans? Okay, hey, there's a question for you, Carlos. Do you think the problem are the influx of Venezuelans of Cartagena or Colombia that's causing all the drugging and robbing?
I don't think so. Well, I must say, like, in CTG, like, like the way how they're robbing people in the old city, snatching chains, watching. I could say, yeah, it's a part, or influence of Venezuelans in the city. But in Medellin, this is an old game over there. It's just a new victims, but the game has been in the role for a while. Like they've been drugging people, with Escopalamin, all of that. It's been a while, like long time ago, long time ago.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So, guys, look, I got some receipts, man. We're gonna go through these videos. We're gonna do a live video reaction. So, we need you guys to give your feedback. Let us know in the comment section. Let's get the conversation going. Me and Carlos, we're gonna talk about each video. I want to hear your reaction, and let's talk about it, guys. We're gonna give you guys tips and tricks on how not to get drugged, robbed, and killed in Colombia. It's what it is, guys. Look. This video is going to be copyrighted, is what it is, but I want to make sure that you guys get the information you need to protect yourself. Brothers, I want you to go to Colombia and come back home safe. Come back home to your wife, to your children, to your mom, to your dad. Come back home safe. Go out there and do your thing. Enjoy yourself, but come back home. So I'm dropping information to you. This is no consultation, guys. This is all free. This is all free information, man. So it is what it is. What up, Marty, man? Tend to never be sued, poor verification, security measures. Yeah, that's the corporate thing. Carlos, the girls can't go into the clubs without a customer. Is that true, Carlos?
Yeah, that's true, man. Even like they just open a space, and then like any girls, like the only girls you will see there is like the waitress, assistant that work for the clubs. Like the girls, they can't go inside. They cannot go inside if they are not with a client, or if a guy doesn't like invite them to the club, like they can go inside. That's a new rule that they have.
That's and a new rule?
That's a new rule. And if the government they realize, they find out like the club is allowing them to go inside without client, they will have problems.
Oh wow. Hey guys, listen. Guys, if you want the latest update on what's going on in Cartagena, if you're planning a Cartagena trip, make sure to check out the Colombian Guide. Make sure to check him out. He has a YouTube channel, man. Listen, you want to stay up to date what's going on, because the worst thing you want to do, go to Cartagena and there's a protest happening. He makes sure he lets you know what's going on in Cartagena in real time. So guys, make sure to subscribe to this brother, the Colombian Guide. He gives you the real update, what's going on in Cartagena, so you guys would know what to do, what's happening, and things to avoid. Again, guys, we want you to go out there to these countries and have a great time, but we also want you to come back home safe. We don't want you to come back home in a body bag, man. Again, guys, you are being targeted. It's what it is. You are being targeted, but you got to move smart. And it's important that people like Carlos will be there to help protect you and guide you through the process, guys. So always remember that.
Yeah, that's true. You already say that, bro.
All right, so go ahead. So, so we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and start the videos, man, because again, I have several videos we want to talk about. And again, I want you guys in the comment section, guys. We got about 35 people on the show live watching. Guys, I should have 35 likes, guys. Again, I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking for no Cash App. I'm not asking for no donations. I make good money. Just go ahead and just like the video, man. I want this stuff to be spread, because again, there's a lot of young brothers out here about to purchase their ticket to go to Colombia, not knowing that this is happening. So guys, make sure this falls into the algorithm that is being promoted out there in YouTube, so guys are fully aware how to protect themselves while they're in Colombia. Again, guys, I don't want to hear more black men coming back home in body bags because they're ignorant. So make sure like the video, share it. If you got a young brothers out there about to travel to Colombia, share this video, man. Again, guys, I want him to go out there and have a good time, meet the right people, but also come back home. Come back home. Come back home. Because there's no reason for you to go out there to get drugged and killed over some pussy, dog. This is past. I'm the uncle right now. I'm the uncle right now, guys. I'm the uncle. It is what it is. Guys, make sure you share this video, you like this video, reach out to the, if you're going to Cartagena, reach out to a tour guide and get the information you need to come back home. Go out there, have a great time, but come back home. So go ahead, let's go ahead and start the show and have this real conversation, man. So with that being said, here's the first video. All right, my bad. All right, so I'm gonna share this video, guys. This is one of the main reasons why a lot of guys go to Colombia. And again, this is kind of like, I think it's pretty much open up to the public now. But hey, we might as well just talk about it. So yeah, like I said, this video is copyrighted, so it's all good. It's not gonna be monetized. Fuck it, it's what it is. No, most guys go to Colombia for that. They just keep it a buck. Let's be honest, guys. Look, hey, you want to try something different? So a lot of you guys will go to Colombia to see that. But not knowing that, at least 75% of them probably have drugs on them that have scopamine to drug you. I would say 75% of them, they have scopamine to rob you, and don't even care if you die or not. Do you agree or you disagree, Carlos?
Like one of the things is like some of the guys, they don't know, like all people, like all these women that they be using these drugs, they gotta be professional on that, because if they don't know how to use it, they can affect themselves. So it means like some of these drugs, you gotta blow into the people. But if they do it wrong way, so they can affect themselves, they can put themselves to sleep, or many other things, they might kill themselves, so they gotta be very professional to do that. Not everybody can do that. And the one that's been killing like guys, because they never mean to do that, they just don't know like how to do that. And they just trying to do somebody, and they put too much drug, and that's the reason why they kill them.
Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna actually play a video just to give you understanding what is scopamine. Scopamine is a drug, just like Carlos said, it's a drug that can be blown in your face, put in your drink, or put it on someone's skin, i.e. nipples. So if you decided put your lip on a nipple, whatever, you may get affected. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. So this is a history lesson. No, this is the educational lesson for you guys to understand what a scopamine is. Carlos, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. So guys, watch the video, take notes, man. This is serious, man. This is real information right here. Oh, nah, boy, just 1 second.
Scopamine is the deadliest drug in the world, and its main purpose is to kidnap and steal from foreigners. Also known as devil's breath, it's a drug that's
Can you hear it?
For its ability to turn people into mindless zombies. One of the most disturbing ways that scopamine is used.
Hey, Carlos, can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hold on. Okay, I see the stuff. All right, now, cool. Hey, you guys can't hear the sound?
I mean, I can't hear the sound, but
You can't?
yeah, I cannot.
Oh, you know what, man? Okay, cool. You know what? Let me just bypass that because I don't want to do that. So,
Okay.
1 second. So, hey, thanks, J. Clyde, man, for giving the heads up, man. You can't hear the sound. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead. Basically, the video it gives you the history of scopamine, how people get scopamine, and it's basically through the women. The women of the nightlife would normally set you up, at the bar, even after the club, and where they will like spike your water, spike your drinks, maybe put on their skins in case you decide to, touch them or whatever. And that's how they get you guys. Scopamine, what it does, it puts you in a hypnotized state where you are told what to do. So, and during that state, you tend to give information out that you normally would not give out, or you just pass out. And this is when they just rob you for everything you got. So that's what it is. Scopamine is a drug they use. It's a plant that is grown in Colombia. It's a seed that they actually crush to make into a powder, and they pour it into your drink or onto their skin or even blow it in your face. And they can actually literally do whatever they want with you. Or you just pass out and they can just rob you guys. So keep that aware, guys. When you out and about late at night and you decide to meet, a lady of the night, more than likely she probably has it on her. Is what it is. If you out in the tourist areas where they know that tourists tend to go out and frequent, they more than likely have that scopamine on them, and they will more than likely use it on you, and they could care less if you die from it. Real talk. And here's the victim that actually talked about it.
Tinder has almost become dangerous in Colombia, honestly, because so many guys have been scoped, and if you're a naive gringo that doesn't speak Spanish, you find one of the prettiest girls you've ever gone out with, super excited to go out with you, you're probably going to want to take a risk, and there is a decently high chance that she's trying to drug and rob you. No joke.
Did you guys just watch that video? Carlos, did you see that video?
Yeah, I saw the video. Yeah.
So what do you think, man? What do you think of that video?
Which one? The first one or the second one?
I'm gonna play it again, guys. Guys, pay attention to the video. This is the victim that talks about his drugging experience. Guys, talk it over in the chat. What do you guys think of this video? I'm gonna play it right now. Let me know if you can hear it too.
Tinder has almost become dangerous in Colombia, honestly, because so many guys have been scoped, and if you're a naive gringo that doesn't speak Spanish, you find one of the prettiest girls you've ever gone out with, super excited to go out with you, you're probably going to want to take a risk, and there is a decently high chance that she's trying to drug and rob you. No joke.
Yeah. You saw that. So, well, what I think about that video is like, that's the truth. For real, it's like the only ones that use a lot of Tinder in Colombia are the foreigners, because Colombians, they don't use that. They don't want to, get set up or meet somebody that it's probably a different person when you would see them like in the real life.
Yeah, I agree. And guys, most locals within Colombia do not use Tinder to date amongst themselves. Gringos use Tinder. Local Colombians do not use Tinder. They don't use Tinder at all. And guys, to be honest with you, Colombia is a very conservative culture. They're not open to dating like that as you think it is. So the girls a lot of these YouTubers out there that's making it seem like it's easy to meet women in Colombia, they're meeting pros. They're meeting girls that work the streets, right? Carlos?
They've been lying. Yeah. It's not easy like today, like a real like real regular Colombian woman. That's not easy. Sometimes you gotta wait months. Like when I was a teenager, I was like 16, 17 years old. On my first girlfriend, like I had to wait few months to have her. So few months, like almost 9 months.
So, and that's the thing I want to talk about, guys. You got a lot of YouTubers out there, a lot of guys within the so-called passport bros that talk about how easy to meet women in Colombia. Colombia is a very conservative culture, very family-based, very religious. The ladies that guys tend to meet majority of the time are working girls. They're not regular girls. If they meet a regular Colombian chick that does not into that nightlife, it's gonna take a while for you to date her. So this whole thing that you could go out there and cold approach a Colombian chick, no, it's not gonna happen, right, Carlos? Or do you agree or disagree, Carlos?
Yeah. No. I'm agree with you. Yeah, 100%. You know, a lot of these guys, you know, they've been lying to, you know, people like they never been here. You know, these travelers, they're planning to come. You know, they don't know how it's the game here. But me, as me being Colombian, like, I'll tell them, oh, man, stop lying, you know.
And again, guys, if you want to go to Colombia and have a great time, you could do that. Understand that it's literally pay for play. It's what it is. But if you're gonna do that, just go out there, have a good time, and come back home. But this whole thing that you could just, you know, cold approach somebody and have game, it's not gonna work like that, man. It's not. Most Colombian women are very conservative, man. The ones that you guys are meeting at night are not regular professional women that take their lives serious. These are more the working girls that you're actually meeting. It's what it is. I'm being honest, man.
Yeah, like in CTG, like I have few friends that they work in restaurants, hotels in the old city, and they don't like to walk around the clock tower because, you know, like they be like, oh, you know, I don't want, you know, people get confused. Like I'm a part of the gang, you know, I'm working over there. They don't like to walk around. Even like sometimes they got to catch the taxi outside the clock tower. They'd rather take another route because they don't want to walk around there.
I'm gonna tell you this, guys. I was there for a wedding in 2022, and I had a date, and we decided to go walking around the clock tower. But it got to the point, like we got close to the clock tower. She didn't want to walk by that area. She was like, "No, I don't want to walk in that area." I said, "Why?" "I don't want to be seen in this area." Carlos, she told me that, you know, let's just take the other route. So we took a longer route.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they took.
And she didn't want to be seen in that area. She's like, "I don't want to walk to that area." So I was like, okay. And I respect that.
Yeah, women's like they don't like that. You know, like a lot of, you know, this is something like guys don't know. Like majority of the women that are working in the clock tower, they are not from Cartagena. Like Cartagena is very small. You know, when you like almost, I wouldn't say like everybody know everybody, but you know, like if you as a woman, like any woman, like be working over there, you know, they can be any of their neighbors can see them like easy because, you know, they go there often. So majority of these women, they're like from Venezuela, Medellin, Cali, and few percent, like few percent, they're from Cartagena.
Okay. So, all right, Carlos, let's go ahead and move on to the next video, guys. On the chat section, we got 38 people watching the show. Please make sure to like the video. I'm not asking for any cash donations. I'm not asking for any cash apps. I'm good. I just want you guys to like the video, man. Make sure you share this to any young brother that's planning to go out to Cartagena, to Medellin, to Cali, to watch this video, because again, guys, we're trying to protect these guys and make sure they come back home. Guys, I'm gonna share these numbers with you again. Last year alone in Medellin, there have been 30 tourist deaths in Medellin. 30. Last year alone in Bogota, between November 1st and December 31st, there have been 8 deaths. Within a 2-month period in Bogota, there have been 8 tourist deaths. And just recently, the U.S. and Colombia embassies has issued a mandate to stay off of Tinder. I don't know what else to say, guys. Guys, I don't know what else to say. If you plan to take a trip to any country, guys, make sure to check the U.S. Embassy. Make sure to check out what's going on in these countries, because again, you need to know how these countries operate. You can't just show up blindsided and think that, hey, I'm going to show up and get some ass. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. And again, guys, make sure you spend money on a tour guide, guys. That tour guide will make sure that you are protected. Every country I go to, I get a tour guide. If you can spend money for entertainment, you can spend money for information like a tour guide. So if you're going to Cartagena, make sure to check out Carlos. He makes sure to take care of you guys. I got another video. Carlos, I want you to tell me what you think, man. Hold on.
I want to deliver a warning message about Medellin. On the surface, it's hard to say anything bad about Medellin. After all, how dare I, but never judge a location by its cover. The city has become overrun with drugs, prostitution, and crime. 3 of my housemates were drugged and robbed in the house. There was a kidnapping attempt on one of my friends. 5 other people that I lived with had their smartphones stolen. There was a very strange local religious group that invaded our co-living space and prayed for God's help to get rid of us gringos. Those experiences left me asking only one question. Why the fuck would any normal, healthy Western person ever go there? Consider this video a sort of public service announcement.
What you think of the video, Carlos?
Yeah, well, what I think about that video is well, well, first thing I'm gonna say is like sometimes people, like you were saying, it's not like you traveling to Colombia and you just, I'm just gonna appear over there, just gonna show up. That's it, like people they gotta research, Googling what's going on, like how's the culture, because as me being Colombia, so in Colombia, like every city was different. You go to Barranquilla that like they've been like robbing people a lot, and then like if you like coming to Cartagena, like a lot of people like they kill like a lot of people here, they rob a lot of people here, but different ways. Every city it was different. And then like Barranquilla is a huge city than Cartagena, but I think last year like they killed more people in CTG than Barranquilla, but not talking about the tourist area. Then that's what I think, like people they got research, Googling like how what's going on. And I think like Medellin is coming, especially Medellin is coming from a long way. Pablo's time, only gringos that were visiting Medellin was like, CIA member, the DA, like that was the only ones in Medellin. And then like people from Medellin, for a while, they had this reputation that they like to draw people. They had the reputation for a while. The only ones that I don't know that is, gringos, that are coming down to the country.
Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on. This video happened in Cartagena. So I want you to tell me what you take on this, and let's talk about it.
Yo, I want y'all to know, and I'm keeping it a buck, I got drugged yesterday. And it's my fault because I met some chicks from Medellin off of Tinder. So I brought them to my crib, and then I was trying to surprise my boy, and then eventually they drugged us. And guys, they took everything. They took my iPad, they took my MacBook, they took my iPhone 13 Pro, they took my Samsung S20, they took my drone, they pretty much took my credit cards. Like, I got pictures of them, and I'm gonna post it on my channel. Like, Cartagena is dangerous, guys. I've been here for 2 years, almost 2 years, and I've never been in no situation like this. But I want you guys to know, man, like I post this so y'all can understand this doesn't happen to you. You know what I mean? It could get very dangerous here, guys. Don't trust people here. They will fuck us.
Yeah, man. Like I know this guy. I saw him like a few times, and then like one time I saw him like he was arguing with some people at the Hollywood Beach. I didn't say nothing about that. And then even if if you don't get along with locals, they see you with the wrong people. They never tell you nothing because you don't get along with them. And I think when you are around, the right connections, you with the right people, they take care of you. And another thing, it's like, even you can live like 10 years in Colombia, but you never know what's next. people that will always surprise you with something new. So, a lot of these guys, they've been, they flex like, oh, I've been in the hood, I've been in something. But, it's still like, like you can move like Colombians move. You're still like, you can live here like full time. You can have even like Colombian settle or something, but you would never, but you always would be a gringo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Carlos, now, guys, I got a video that I want to share. And again, guys, it's not just men, heterosexual men, but gay men are being attacked as well. Gay men are being drugged, Carlos.
Oh,
so
really?
Guys, yeah, man. Hey, I didn't know.
Oh,
So, guys,
nice.
I got a video, man. And
Let me see that.
I was quite surprised that gay men from the United States will go to Colombia and go out there and do the same thing like a heterosexual man would do. Go out there, have a great time, and here's a result, man. Again, hey, no, I got nothing against towards anybody, but again, you are a equal opportunity trick. It is what it is. So
yeah. So also like one of the things is like these gays like they offer like this type of service. All the friends they are women. And that's the topic, like what they share. Can do this, can do that. Because a lot of these women sometimes like they got into the game, like they offer service, like women's of the night.
Good night.
So they before they got into the game, like they were cool women, they were no bad women, but they start hanging around the bad ones, and they put them on the game. Now they're drugging people too.
Yeah, and again, guys, not just heterosexual men are being drugged, robbed, and killed. Gay men are actually being drugged, robbed, and killed. And I have a video, and I want you guys to watch this video. Carlos, I want you to tell me what you think of it, man.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Let's talk about men being drugged and robbed in Medellin, Colombia. So, story time. Earlier today, I was walking around Provenza after just having lunch, and this Colombian man came up to me. This man was very attractive. He looked like he obviously worked out a lot. Super attractive, nice, tall, handsome guy. And I mean, women also approach me, but obviously I'm not interested in women. I usually, say something like, "Tiene una verga grande," which means you have a big dick, and they usually get the picture that I'm not interested. So back to this guy. Within 10 minutes of me talking to him, this guy wants to come back to my Airbnb. And I'm not gonna lie, definitely stroked my ego. And I really thought about it. This would not happen back home. Like, at home, I'm not meeting people, and within 10 minutes they're asking to come home to fuck. And this is definitely not even a self-esteem thing, because I think I'm a pretty attractive guy. But like, let's be for real, this is why a lot of men are being drugged and robbed in Medellin. Like, they meet this girl, and within 10 minutes this girl wants to go home with them. And obviously, when they get home, they find some way to drug them and rob them. And I'm saying this to say, guys, when you come to Medellin, think very rationally. Think about if this would happen if I were back home. And think, is this how normal people meet other people? Because they have drugs here that they will give you, and you will willingly give out your password to your ATM card. You'll willingly give them the password to your devices like your iPhone and your laptop. And you willingly allow them to rob you with the drugs that they have out here. And I'm not even judging anybody that this like happens to, because while I'm aware that this happens, I was very close to saying yes to this man, because obviously it strokes my ego. But we have to really be careful about what we do and who we allow to get into our space when we're living in a foreign country. And I'm not saying you can't meet good Colombian women or good Colombian men, but you have to date like you would in your country. Like, don't just carry home the first girl that meets you on the street, and be realistic with your expectations. Because if a girl that probably wouldn't date you back in your home country is eager to be with you in Colombia, chances are it's not real. And also bear in mind that what you make in like a month, the average Colombian will probably make in a year. So when you come out here, a lot of the times, the girls are gonna see you as a meal ticket or some route or somebody that they can use while they probably have a boyfriend that lives in their barrio or comuna.
Thank you, guys. Again, this gentleman dropped so much valuable information to you guys that you guys would just pay attention about his sexual orientation, then listen to the actual message that's being put across on this platform. This man said a lot of truth, but guess what? A lot of you dudes it's gonna ignore this man because he's gay and go do your own thing. And guess what? If you get drugged, robbed, and killed, is what it is, man. Carlos, what you think?
It's a short video, but it's a lot of information. Definitely, it's a lot of information in this video. Like you say, like probably a lot of guys, say, oh, they won't give a fuck about that guy. But yeah, it's a lot of information, man. It's a lot of information. It's speaking the truth for real.
And that's the thing for me. I could care less about your sexual orientation. Information is information. If you know what I need to know, I don't care what you are, religion, sex, I don't care. It's information. I need that information to protect myself. But the thing is, a lot of guys will be ignorant to say, hey, you know what? Oh, he's gay. I'm not going to listen to him. Like, no, this guy's giving you real valuable information that you need to know. So, guys, that guy just dropped a whole shitload of information that you're going to ignore, and hence why your ass get drugged, why you get robbed, and even killed, is what it is. Comment section, what do you guys think of the guy that just dropped that knowledge, man? Was it valuable? Was it or invaluable? What you say? Now, I got another receipt. Again, we're gonna go through these videos, Carlo. I want you to tell me what you think, man. All right, this guy right here, he drops some good information. 1 second.
Passes out and they robbed him for all his shit. Passes out and they robbed him for all his shit. They drugged him. Yeah. That happens all the time. That's like a business. That's a straight up like industry now, is drugging and robbing tourists in Medellin. They use that thing. Vice News did a piece on it years ago. Scopolamine, it's called. And that's the devil's breath. And that's like they take it out of a piece of flower that grows indigenous down there. It's you take like just a little, like some seeds out of the middle of this flower, and you can just like blow it on somebody or make it into powder and put it into somebody's drink, and it will make the person completely black out. Really? But they'll have all of their motor skills. They'll have all full physical mobility. So people will get drugged with scopolamine, and they will be walking around. And I could say, hey, take me up to your apartment and give me your TV and all your money and all your furniture, and you'll just do it. Really? Yeah, and then you'll wake up the next day, you won't have anything in your apartment. You're like, what the fuck happened?
Carlos, what do you think, man? What's your take on that?
Yeah. Like he say already, bro, that's a business. A lot of people, like, they that's how, those groups, that's how, like, they make their money. Because I always say, like, women's, like, that do that, that they've been drugging people, like, they ain't working alone. They always have, like, mans with them. Like, it's a group. Like, everybody know, like, exactly what they had to do. And they will split the profit. I agree.
Here's a comment. And, we do have an Afro-Colombian. Guys, I'm going to just give you guys a statistic of Colombia. 30% of Colombian population is Afro or African descent. So 30% of Colombia is African descent, guys. So if you go to places like Chocó, Cartagena, Barranquilla, Santa Marta, San Andres, Cali, Buenaventura, there's a lot of Black Colombians there. So don't get it twisted. Colombia has the second largest Black population outside of Brazil. Yeah. So there's a comment by Hash that says Colombian women in the States don't date Black men like that. But y'all want to take home a Colombian chick in Medellin who wants to sleep with you in the first 5 minutes. What's your take on that, Carlos? And you Colombian?
Yeah, like I always say, like, what, you know, with what easy comes, you know, easy goes. So like, you know, nothing that comes easy to you like should be good for you. You know, like those people, you know, they're blind, you know, they don't care about that, man. They just want like piece of pizza or something, you know. They just want something. So, you know, that's the way, you know, that's the reason why they move like that.
Okay. That was a good analogy. I see Marty respond to Hash. At Hash, I've seen WhatsApp ad groups of these seekers. A lot of them find black men disgusting. Whoa. And they actually laugh at black men that they're dealing with, even with black ones that talk shit about us. Carlos, what's your take on this topic right here on this comment from Marty?
Martin, let's see what's the groups. Yeah, but I don't know, but you know, like I think well, as me being Colombian, you know, all my family, majority of my family, you know, they're black. Like my mom is from town around Medellin.
Yeah.
And she's a huge, tall, black woman, and all my family, you know, they black. Also, I have family in Chocó too, and I think Buenaventura too. But I never been to those places. You know, like Colombia, like, you know, they women respect a lot black man. So I don't know, you know.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this, Carlos. I've been drinking, Carlos. Hey. Hey, them Pisces. Hey, man. They wanted some black men in them. They wanted some black men. They were just like,
bro, like they respect that. I don't know. Like I feel you know, they white women in Colombia. You know, majority of them they're rather to have the, you know, the piece of chocolate with them.
Let me tell you this. When I was in Bogota, I was in Zona T. I walked into a reggae spot. These Colombian girls they keep looking at me. It's like, wow, you're fucking beautiful. I'm like, okay. And they were like, you know, this one, she just wanted to just sleep with a black guy. Like I never had a black guy before. And I was like, all right, cool. Let's go. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
So guys, me personally, I've been to Cali, I've been to Bogota, Cartagena, Barranquilla, Buenaventura, Medellin. I never had an issue.
Yeah.
Trust
Bro,
me.
also,
Majority...
Buenaventura is a land of grapes.
Yeah.
Like my mostly I have a lot of friends from there. Those people, like, they will make it real for you. They will make it real for you. Like those are the people, like, they probably like more respect, like the whole Colombia, like whole country, they got respect those people from there. Buenaventura people, they don't play the game.
I was walking in Buenaventura. I was in the Malecon. I was in the Malecon area walking. And these girls came up to me. It's like, wow. They thought I was Colombian. It was like, no, I said, you know, I'm American. And it's just like, shit. It's like, you look good. It's like, we just
Were
wanted
you
to
there
say
by yourself?
I was there by myself. Yeah, I was there by myself.
Oh, really? Nobody. Oh, you brave too, bro. Like, this
yeah. I mean, but Carlos, this is 2015. 2015.
Yeah, even 2015.
But
even
okay,
2015 was crazy too.
I was okay. Listen, because I was in Cali. I was in Cali, Colombia, and my taxi driver said, "Listen, man, you want to see the coast?" I said, "Yeah." So we went to the coast. We went to Buenaventura for 2 days. But the thing is, everybody looked like me.
Yeah.
Buenaventura, so they look at me. They look at you like, "Hey, you Colombian?" I'm like,
this is a beautiful land, bro. But you know, it's a lot going on over there. Like it's you know, they always would be fighting, you know, for, you know, drug things, and then who wanna control like the poor over there. You know, that's the biggest part of Colombia. You know, like 90% or 95% of the things. Like
I want to address this. He's capping. He didn't think he was Colombian, guys. If you go to Chocó, and Carlos, you could talk about this. You go to Chocó, you go to Buenaventura. There are people who look just like me. Carlos, do you agree or disagree?
Even they look darker. I have few uncles out there. They look dark. They look darker than you, darker than me.
And the thing is, guys, I don't wear Jordans. I don't wear no Air Force Ones. Again, I wear simple clothes. And the thing is, I walk around. I had one guy tell me I look like his son. He stopped me. He said, like, man, you look like my son. He showed me the picture of his son. We look alike.
Oh, really?
We look alike. I'm like, shit, he looks like me.
Yeah, like he's aligned with black people, so you wouldn't know.
And,
I mean, you
and
basically, and for you don't speak like they will change you from there.
yeah, and the thing, guys, don't get it twisted, guys. The black folks in Colombia are bigger. The black
Yeah,
Colombians are bigger. They're not small. They're big
yeah,
guys.
yeah,
They're big guys, guys.
yeah.
Don't
They tell
look.
us
Let me
stuff.
tell you this: the Afro Colombians are a lot bigger than the white Colombians. Is what it is, man. They bigger. They
True.
very. They're athletic. It's a different look. So, Mr. Ace, you don't want to believe me, bro. They thought I was one of them because until I opened my mouth, they said, "Okay, he's American." If I don't open my mouth, it's like they don't know. It's like, okay, shit, where he's from.
Yeah, I believe you because like Chocó, Buenaventura.
Yep.
This the Pacific. It's a lot of
Black
towns like there's a lot of black people. All you will see there is like probably the whites that live there is because they have business. They have like grocery store over there. Majority of people they black.
Obviously, this guy Ace, whatever your fuck name is, dude, you have a complex. He got a little complex, man, bro. Let me tell you this, man. My wife is Dominican, so the fact that you mentioned that, if I think I'm Haitian, yo soy Haitiano. I'm proud to be Haitian.
Oh,
So,
you're from
hey,
Haiti?
I'm from Haiti, dog. I'm a
Okay.
straight up Haitian, dog. So I know my history. I know where I'm from.
The street Creole.
Oui, me parle créole, me parle français, and yo soy hablé español poquito. So, okay.
Yeah, I know some words in Creole, like sapase, komuyi. I know some words.
Yeah. Sabase nabule, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right. See, and that's the thing. Let me tell you this, man. Black people throughout South America, Latin America, Caribbean, we're the same people. We are the same people. It's just like the only thing is you would drop off in Colombia, I would drop off in Haiti. One would
Yeah,
drop
true.
in Dominican Republic, one would drop in Cuba. But we're from the same people, the same tribe.
yeah. I was watching like this a lot of documentaries about Haiti. It's a beautiful
Mhm.
country, man. Has like few beautiful places.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Don't believe everything you see on the media, man. But anyway, man, yo, listen, let me tell you this, man. When I was in Colombia, they thought I was Colombian when I was in the coast. Now, of course, if I'm Medellin, I'm a gringo. Bogota, I'm a gringo. But once I go to Cali, Carlos, I'm different. It's like, okay, you could fall into certain categories. But it's what it is, man. Let's move on to the next video. I got another video.
Yeah, I
this
think it's also like depends where they see you. Because if they see you like in the old city, or they might think like you gringo,
Yeah.
straight, they would think like, oh, you gringo. But if they see in Buenaventura, they were surprised because they didn't see a lot of gringos over there. That's the reason
Yes.
why they thought like you were from there because they don't see like gringos over there. Maybe once in a blue moon, they don't
Thank
see a lot
you.
of gringos there.
And that's why, Carlos, when I was in Benaventura, it's an old man. He stopped me and he had his daughter and his son with him. It's like they stopped me and they said, where you from? It's like, I said, I'm American. He said, you look like my son. I said, yeah. And he took his phone out and he said, this is my son. And we look alike. Like, we look alike. I'm like, shit. So, and again, this guy was darker than me, Carlos. Darker than me. He was darker than me. And it was just like, hey,
yeah, I believe you. Yeah.
he's like, you look like my son. It's like the body, everything looks like my son. And my son's in the States. I'm like, shit.
Oh,
It's
it's
like,
something, like this is something like, a lot of people don't know, but the huge black Colombians community in the States, they're from Buenaventura because like they be jumping like in those ships and, they've been like swimming, they get off on the boat and they be swimming till they get to the United States. Like that's the huge black community in America is from Buenaventura. They everywhere. Those blacks, they everywhere. And I like the culture because like they support themselves like they like the Chinese.
Yeah.
Like they've been supporting themselves, they've been supporting each other.
Carlos, guys, I've been to Ecuador. I've been to a city called Esmeraldas. is on the coast in Ecuador. Black people. People look like me and you. You walk around
really?
Ecuador, yes, and the place called Esmeraldas. It's black Ecuadorians. Like people look just like me, darker. It's just if you look at the soccer team of Ecuador,
Yeah,
it's
the
all black
soccer team.
people.
Yeah, I know they have a lot of
It's
black
all
people
black.
in Ecuador because of the
Yeah.
soccer team.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Brazil.
A lot of like
Brazil.
dark. They look.
Guys, understand, guys, if you go to Brazil, and I'm not speaking about Rio, if you go to Bahia, if you're a black person, you blend in. You blend in. It is what it is. When I'm like in Bahia, I blend in. They don't know where I'm from until I open my mouth. Until you open your mouth, they don't know if you are from Brazil or not. And to answer this person's question, I'm a Haitian American, bro. My mom and dad is Haitian. I was born in Bahamas. I came into the States in 1978. So I'm a Haitian American, bro. So I claim both Haitian and American. So with that being said, let's move on to the next video, man. I got a video from this lady. She's very attractive. Carlos, what you think about this lady right here? I'm a player.
Before I came to Colombia, everybody was so worried, like, oh my gosh, it's so dangerous, be careful. But like, the main saying here in Colombia is no dar papaya. Don't give an opportunity. If you don't come here acting like it's Miami or Las Vegas, or you're not trying to get caught up in the droga scene, or you're not trying to be a passport bro and pick up some young woman who might rob you later, then you're most likely going to be fine, depending on your city. I'm in Medellin. I've heard that Bogota and Cali are dangerous even to the locals, so you definitely have to be careful there. But if you're going to do an extended stay, Medellin is so safe. The locals here do not play when it comes to crime. I've been told that if you do something bad, then you have to meet what's called like a council. It's kind of like a group of vigilantes or people who are not officially part of the government, and then you can get either verbally reprimanded, physically harmed, or excommunicated, or worse. So they don't play that here. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm black. I blend in. That might not be the same for other people, so it could be different for me. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sometimes racism plays out in your favor. Sometimes people might just assume I'm poor because I'm black. Maybe they assume I can fight because I'm black. Either way, I'm gonna take it.
All right, guys. She said something that made a lot of sense. Guys, I'm 6 feet tall, 260 pounds, guys. I'm big when I stand next to people. Most people find me intimidating because when they see me, they're not going to try to rob me. They're not going to try to fight me. That's in the States. I experienced that overseas. Most likely, they're not trying to rob me. They're not trying to fight me unless they have a gun on them. When you black in these countries, they either think you poor or they think that you can fight. So that's one thing is like the likelihood of you getting robbed as a black person in these countries are very slim unless you decide to borrow some big gold chain. Carlos, do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, well, with that video, yeah, I'm 100% agree, bro. Like people, like they will hurt you if there is some money in the table. They will hurt you, yeah, they will hurt you for that money. Then, like people, like sometimes, you know, like they don't know that, like problems in Colombia, like they involve the family, they involve your dog, they involve everybody. Like if you unalive somebody in the hood, oh, everybody gonna live because they go to your house and they destroy your house. They might kill some member of your family. Like you gotta live, you gotta set another life in another city or something because they will run behind you.
Yeah. Guys, keep in mind, again, it goes back to you being a darker skin or just being a black person in certain countries in South America or even Latin America, you're going to blend in. It is what it is. The only way they know you're an American based on how you dress. But majority of the time, especially if it's a non-tourist destination, you can actually blend in. The lady just said it herself, you could actually blend in. So there's certain parts in Colombia, dude, you could blend in. Medellin, you're not gonna blend in because there's not a lot of black folks. But if you go to Chocó, you go to Santa Martas, to San Andreas, Cali, Buenaventura, you're gonna blend
San
in.
Andreas is definitely like a place guys have to check out, bro. You've been to San Andreas, right?
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah, I love the island. You know, I went twice. I with my fiance, like she's from the US. Then like
okay.
yeah, we went there twice. And then we love it, man. was so
Yeah,
good.
man. Yeah, Santa Marta and San Andreas is the place you take a girl. Take a girl
Yeah,
with you,
true.
go to relax, enjoy yourself and everything else. So, again, guys, look, what we trying to tell you this. Most of the guys that are getting drugged, robbed, and killed in Colombia are the ones who are dealing with prostitutes, the ones that are dealing with working girls. If you stay away from that, you're not gonna get drugged, robbed, and killed. Is what it is. Guys, the most common denominator of all of this is working girls. That's the common denominator of all the drugging, robbing, and deaths that's happening towards male tourists. If you stay away from that, you're not gonna get drugged, robbed, and killed. Be smart. Try to book a place that has security, that has surveillance camera. And again, if you feel like you need to bust a nut, man, look, just find other means of doing that. Don't try to go out there late at night trying to find a working person to do that, because you're more than likely going to get drugged. Carlos?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm agree with you 100%. But like guys, like they don't want to understand. So some of them. So I mean, sometimes I've been tired to give people advice. Like, this happened to me. Like, well, it didn't happen to me. It happened to somebody I know, somebody I knew back in the days, like 3 years ago. So I saw him with a girl. Then I told him like, hey, bro, you gotta be careful with this girl because I already know her reputation. So I told him like, hey, this girl, she got the reputation that she like to rob the guys, draw the guys. And then like he didn't care about what I said. So he was coming like, back in the day. So I was selling bracelets, in the old city. That's how I started in the tourism business. So 2 days after I told him that, I saw him and he was like, oh, he walked to me like, oh, bro, you saw that girl that you told me, like, she just dropped me like last night. I was like, man, I told you. So why, you coming to me like complaining for something that I told you already? You got to be careful with her, but you didn't care about what I was saying because, I have a dick and she have a pussy and you got to follow the pussy. That's on you. Don't even. And I knew, and I know. I knew, and I know where she lived. But I was like, I wouldn't tell you nothing, man. That's your problem. I mean, I wouldn't be involved problem for you. That's not how things work in Colombia. I don't want to be nosy like a snitch or something. That's on you. Face your own problem.
And again, like the reason why most guys go to Colombia, let's be honest. Again, we have 36 people watching the live stream. Make sure there's 36 likes. Make sure this guys you subscribe to the Colombian guide. He's your official tour guide for Cartagena. If you plan to go to Cartagena, you need to know where to go as far as places to hit up and so forth. Hit up Mr. Colombian guide. He'll take care of you guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe.
Thank you, my brother.
But again, guys, the reason why a lot of you guys go to Colombia, let's keep it a buck, is for this. Yeah, I'm back, guys. So, Carlos, I mean, what tips would you give a guy right now that's thinking about going to Cartagena, thinking about going to Cali, how to protect themselves?
Well, I've been saying this for a while. So people, anybody that's trying to come down here, so they got it. First thing they have to do is do the research, googling, how the city works, areas where to stay. I always recommend people like to stay in the tourist area, like Boca Grande, Central, Marbella, Laguito, because they're safer. For you to stay in the hood, that's on you. But wash your bag all the time. Don't pull out your phone when you're in the street because, well, when you're in the highway, say the tourist area, your phone can be snatched and don't be flexing with change, all of that. You don't be around a lot of, motorcycles. It's basically, where you, and that's the price for everything, so people will scam you or something.
All right, yeah, definitely. I agree, guys. Be careful how you move. If you're thinking about going to Colombia, either to be Bogota, Cali, Cartagena, Medellin, make sure you do your research. Watch this video, watch other videos. There's a lot of TikTok videos teaching you how to maneuver in these countries. Guys, if you take a chance dealing with a working girl late at night, there's a high probability that you're going to get drugged. Is what it is, man. If you could,
even like my channel, I did a video like a month ago or something. Like one of my friends, he's a tour guy, and he's been to Medellin a few times or something. We did a long video. It's like 30 minutes, like 20, 28, something like 30 minutes. And then we're giving all the advice from Medellin, all of that, because let's be real, Medellin is like the huge problem that we got now in Colombia, about tourism,
it is.
They're getting, killed, drugged, all of that.
I got a video, Carlos. I want you to tell me what you take. I'm gonna play it right now. 1 second.
Colombia's the shit. Is Colombia safe? Is Colombia safe?
Very safe.
Very safe?
Sí.
It depends on where you go.
No, get drunk alone too, but after 12.
After 12.
Middle night.
Okay.
No get out alone, no.
Yeah, just don't be stupid.
Don't
be stupid, bro.
Después de la 1 de la mañana solo.
I don't understand what she's saying. I don't understand that.
Don't get out.
Entiendo nada.
Carlos, what you think of that video?
Yeah, that's true. And the thing is, some, some gringos, they would do things like Colombians, they probably wouldn't do it. They might think twice and do it, but they would go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
We're walking around 1 a.m., country that you don't know by yourself. That's a red flag. People that will see you there by yourself, it's like a fresh meat.
Yeah, I agree. And here's another video right here.
I get a lot of comments about how dangerous Colombia is, and I am a data scientist, so let me break this down for you guys by statistics. Okay, so here's the homicide rate of Medellin broken down by neighborhood. Here are the touristy areas. This is the neighborhood I recommend everyone to go, El Poblado. When a lot of people quote statistics on Colombia, it's about the population in general and not the tourists. And unfortunately, tourists are a protected class in Colombia more than the citizens themselves. You're not gonna get killed, kidnapped, no one is gonna take your liver, all that stupid stuff. Kidnappings are down 92% since 2000. Treat Medellin like any other big city. Don't go walking around random neighborhoods late at night and you guys are gonna be fine. Sometimes I even feel like people want to make Colombia seem more dangerous than it is because they love the way it is right now and don't want it to get flooded with tourists. What do y'all think?
What do you think, man? You agree or disagree?
Yeah, like now watching this video, the guy talking about kidnapping, all of that. Somebody get kidnapped now, probably they won't see it in 10 years or something. Now they got the guerrillas, is back in the game, and I was reading the news they purchasing let's say somebody got kidnapped and then they talk to the guerrillas and then they sell the person to the guerrillas. Then they will hold the person, so it's going to be hard for them to see them again.
Wow. I have another video. I want you to tell me what you think of this video. Guys, in the comment section, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the Colombian Guide. Again, guys, we're giving you guys real information. This is all for free. We're not asking for any money. We're just asking you guys to like the video. I'm gonna go ahead and play this video.
Don't go to Colombia dressing in luxury designer clothes or flashing jewelry. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb, and this is gonna get you robbed. There's a saying in Colombia that says, no dar papaya. And all that means is don't be a target, don't give them a reason to rob you. So learn to blend in and enjoy yourself, because Colombia is a beautiful country.
Carlos, what you think, man?
Yeah, that's the truth. But now, like, it's getting really popular. People say, like, no, that papaya. You know, we don't use that as slang in the Caribbean. But yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth, man. Like, yeah, people like they rob you if they see the opportunity. So one of the guys say, he parrying.
Which
He
one?
say I'm parrying Barrio Recreo in Cartagena. Last time I was there. Was that a safe area? Yeah, Recreo is a good area. Yeah, it's outside of the tourist area, but you know, it's the rich area still. A lot of rich people live there. A lot of soccer player.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good area. It's a good area.
Yeah, man. And again, guys, Colombia is still a place to visit. Cartagena is still one of the #1 destinations to visit in Colombia.
Yeah, it's the #1, bro. I seen TripAdvisor. You know, Cartagena won something on TripAdvisor. Like was like best tourist destination 2024. So,
guys, let me tell you about Cartagena. Cartagena has history, black history. It has beaches, white sand beaches, clear water, good seasoned food. The food in Medellin sucks. The food in Cartagena is better. It is what it is. Anywhere there's black people, the food is gonna be better. It is what it is. Even the women are more attractive in Cartagena. So I'm gonna tell you this, Carlos. Cartagena. Which city has the most attractive women in Colombia?
Oh, which city?
Yeah,
bro,
which city has the most attractive women?
Well, that's a tricky question because I love the black women. And my fiance, you know, she's black. You know, my beautiful queen, she's black. And then I could say, for real. And that's a tricky question, but Cali, Colombia.
You know what? I agree with you. Cali, Colombia.
Cali, Colombia, like black women, so they're woo. Yeah, woo. They just I'm
gonna tell you this. Hey, J. Clyde, Bert, fucking Jay. Yo, you guys could debate me right now. Cali has the most beautiful women of all of Colombia.
Yeah, but we're talking about black women, but Colombia would give you everything you need, everything you want. They would give you, like for example, in the Caribbean, like you would see like a lot of light skinned women. Then you go to Medellin, you got white women, and then if you want to be like Colombian that look like Chinese, we have that here too. Like Colombia would give you everything you need, everything, colors, you know, fat, skinny, like everything you need, like long hair, you know, everything. Everything is everything.
Carlos, I'm gonna say this. I've been to Bogota, I've been to Cali, Buenaventura, Barranquilla, Cartagena, Medellin. Cali has the best looking women, hands down.
Yeah, Cali, yeah, for real, yeah, for sure, yeah. Black women, yeah. We're talking about.
Hey, hold on. We got J. Clyde in the mix. J. Clyde, hey, I like my olive Pisces. Olive Pisces, fucking Pisces don't even get suntans, though. They skin so damn pale.
Yeah.
The hell.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I just back, and I like black women. So, you know, Cali.
Carlos, there's a question for you from Jay Clyde. Did Carlos say his fiance is from the U.S.? Is your fiance from the U.S.?
Yeah, she's from the U.S.
Oh, she's American.
Yeah. I say, you know, yeah, she's
okay. A lot of guys tend to talk bad about Americans. So you have a good woman then.
Yeah, mine is great, bro. Like mine is great. Like well, she treat me well.
Ah,
Mine
shit,
is well.
your
What I
Wi-Fi,
got,
Carlos, Carlos,
mine is
Carlos, Carlos, your Wi-Fi is going in and out.
really. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's in and out, man. Damn,
Yeah, right now?
it's still in and out, man. It's like you sound like you like in the water.
Oh, really? Oh, let me see what's up. I mean,
Oh.
it's good.
Hey, oh, hold up, shit. Oh, I lost you. All right, guys. Look, yeah, his fiance is from the States, guys. So for all you passport bros running away to these other countries to find a wife, this brother Colombia got a sister in the States. What y'all think about that? Anyways, guys, yo, J. Clyde, man, listen, man, Cali got the best looking women of all of Colombia. I can't deal with the Pisces look. The Pisces got that look, that little pale, pasty looking look. Nah, I'm good, man. Medellin, they so small and frail. Nah, you gotta go to Cali, dog. Cali got them damn thick, strong hair Colombians, dog. Ugh. I love it. Yo, Cali got him. Cali got them sisters, boy. Hey, it's what it is, man. Them Pisces chicks be looking all frail and skinny. I be all scared, feel like I'm about to break a bone and shit, man. I'm like, God damn, you small. You like what, 4'11"? You're small, skinny. Yo, Burt Ross is laughing, man. It's true, dog. Them damn Pisces chicks be all looking all sickly and shit, man. Look, you got to go to Cartagena or go to Cali to goddamn find a damn thick ass Colombian, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man.
Yeah. You know, sometimes this Wi-Fi has been tripping, but you know,
Nah,
I made sure it won't happen like last time. You know, I made sure I would have.
No, it's good. Hey, the comment section is asking about, hey, you got American woman as your fiance.
Yeah.
So what's your take on American women, dating American women versus Colombian? What's the difference?
Bro, like there is a lot of difference, you know. Like
What's the
culture is
difference?
different than her culture, but you know, that's a tricky question. I don't know. Like I could say like it's for me it's been a challenge, you know, because you know, like we both, you know, belong to different cultures. But I mean, she's been good so far, and I think like Colombian women, like they more submissive a little bit because you know they used to like the cultures, you know, like they would cook, like they would wake up like 6 a.m., cook, do this, do that, you know, like
yeah.
The
American. Oh, so Carlos, does the American woman does that?
Yeah, she does that. Yeah. She does that,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, so Carlos, you agree with me? Would you pick a Cali chick or a Medellin chick? Which one would you pick?
I mean, I would pick up somebody from Cali, but you know, I got somebody in my life, but I would pick up somebody from Cali, yeah.
Dog, Medellin suck, man. The women in Medellin look boring. They so pasty and frail. They're like. It's just hey, no offense, Jay Clyde, man. They just so damn small. It's like, nah, man, I'm good, man. Cali has it, man. I'm gonna tell you this, Carlos. One time, this is back in 2017. I went back to Cartagena. I came across with a native, like a native Colombian, like Indian.
Oh,
and
native?
Man, yes. Out.
Was a girl?
Huh?
It was a girl guy.
A girl, a native.
Okay,
like,
yeah. Where's she from? Where's she from?
I don't remember, but she's from like near towards Venezuela. Like one of the
La Guajira?
I don't know.
Guajira?
She's by the border. And man,
yeah, that's what they have. If she's from around that area, she might be from Maicao or Guajira, yeah.
Man, listen, man, she was so beautiful, man. I'm like, hey, I I said, listen, you're gonna take 3 days off. I pay whatever it is. Like, hey, and I was like, hey man, it's like, hey, you gonna take 3 days off, whatever. Like, you're gonna be with me for 3 days. And it was just an amazing experience. She told me about she was native, like her mother and father are Indian.
Yeah, they those Indians like they also like they don't play game. They
Yeah.
crazy as fuck. You gotta think twice before you bowl into that culture, bro. They be like, yeah, they crazy. They crazy. They've been killing the goats and drink the bleed, the blood,
The
all of
blood.
that. They crazy as fuck.
No, we do that too. Haitians do that too, man. We do that
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you went there when they killed the goat?
We shoot it
Yeah,
in the
they
neck.
killed the goat. Yeah, and then they
We shoot
put
it in
it,
the
you
neck.
know, the
Put
blood's gonna
the
be.
blood in the bowl and drink it. Yeah.
Yeah, true. And then
Yeah.
like when they have like when somebody pass away in the community, what they do is like they be killing goats and then cooking like making like rice for everybody, and then that's weird. I mean, I respect the culture, you know what I mean?
Hey man, you know, yo, this dude Ace, whatever Asa AC2, yes, it's voodoo. So, I mean,
It's not voodoo. I mean, it's not voodoo. I mean,
it's not voodoo, man.
it's not voodoo. Yeah, I mean that's what they do. I mean, they like the goats, you know. They be cooking goats all the time. Like if you go to, you know, if you go to that, you know, that's one thing like I like from Colombia. Like you can tell like well one of the most popular dishes is probably bandeja paisa, but you can
bandeja
tell like,
paisa
you know, like people like from, for example, you know, we in Cartagena, we cook in the Caribbean, we cook different. Then if you go to Cali, they different food over there. Medellin, different food. La Guajira, different food. You know, like it's a lot of type of food. You can tell like one dish like Colombians here, like there's a lot of huge culture and a lot of type of food everywhere you go.
In Cali, I had a silver snapper.
Yeah, they have a lot. They have a lot of good
fish.
Good fish from.
Yeah,
Cali.
Cali, Benaventura. I had a silver snapper, man, and oh my god, it was taste so good. I was
Bro,
oh.
like that's the reason why, you know, those women they so you because, you know, they be eating fish all the time. Like they be eating a lot of boca chica with plátanos, you know, with plantain, you know, that's where they got the energy from.
Yeah, frijoles con chorizo. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just, and that's the thing, man. It's like being on the coast of Colombia. It's like the Caribbean islands.
Yeah, it is different.
Rice and beans, goat, fried goat. Like my fiance is Dominican, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, my fiance is Dominican. We go to Dominican Republic. We go to the countryside. We find goat, and we'll pick a goat. The goat is alive. Like you know, the goat is alive.
You kill the goat.
We kill the goat. We kill it. It's like I want this goat. We kill it, and they'll cut it, and they'll give us like a big bag of meat. We'll take it home, cook it, man, eat it, man, and it's just like
it's good.
And the funny thing is, my wife, my soon-to-be wife, my fiance, they eat the bones.
Yeah,
I'm like shit. They eat the bones, so like they want the jaw bones.
I mean, you think like they would eat it, but they would just, you know, spit away in the plate.
No, they chew on it. They chew.
Yeah, they chew and then throw it back.
They spit it out. Yeah, they spit it
out.
Yeah,
they spit it out. Like, you know, we do that here too.
Yeah, and it's just like I look at her mom. Her mom does the same thing. Her mom is Dominican. She will like get the bone and chew on it and spit it out. And it's just like, you know, like I get the fish head. I don't want the fish head. The mom will take the fish head, like give me that, and she eat the eyes. Like shit. I'm like, man. I'm like,
yeah. You feel like, you know, this fish is looking at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man. 100%.
Hey, but you know what? That's the thing about culture. If you look at the black culture, we eat the same food. And I tell from Dominicans, Puerto Ricans to Haitiano to Jamaicans to Bahamians to Colombians to Brazilians, we eat the same food. We eat the same food. We just got different names for it.
Yeah. You know what? One type of food that I really like is Jamaican food. There is one guy here, like, I mean, I think he left the city. Well, the first time I tried Jamaican food was in Cartagena in a restaurant in Laguito, like Lois Jamaican or something. So the owner is from Jamaica, and they're like, I wanted to try Jamaican food, and then we went there, like my fiance and her friend, and then we went there. Food was
Mhm.
good, but then I ordered some food from a Jamaican chef that he was in the city, and there, like food was good, man, spicy but good.
Yeah, man. I have to say, in Cartagena, when I go, when I go to the Afro-Colombian restaurants, the food is different.
Well, when you go to what?
The Afro-Colombians, like the black restaurants, like you go outside of the wall, go to more in the city. The food is different. The food is more soulful. It's like it tastes good. Like when I eat certain food in certain restaurants, like in Medellin, the food don't taste good in Medellin.
Yeah, you don't like the food in Medellin?
It's okay. It's just like it miss seasoning. Like black people, we like seasoning on our food.
Yeah.
Like certain, I don't know what it is. It's the food in Medellin. It's just in Bogota, the same thing. It's like, ugh.
Yeah,
But when I go to,
they had their reputation. Like people in Bogota, like they had they made the empanadas and they put rice on. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's supposed to be beef or chicken inside. Like, who made that?
The thing is, when I go to Cartagena, or I go to Cali, the food got soul. The food got seasoning on it. It's like you could taste it. Like shit. Like god damn, food is good. Medellin is like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna eat. It's like, it is what it is.
Yeah, but talking about food, I was saying like there is no like just one food that all Colombians eat, but there is one like all Colombians eat the like majority of that, and it's beans. Like everybody, almost all Colombians eat beans.
Let me tell you this, Carlos. Everybody in the Caribbean eat beans.
Yeah,
we all eat beans.
You think so?
Yeah, no. Listen, I've been to 45 countries. Everybody eat beans, from Jamaicans, Bahamians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, to Ecuadorians, to Colombians, to Brazils. They eat beans and rice. That's common.
Beans and rice. Yeah, that's a sound. Beans and rice, piece of chicken. Woo.
Yeah. With platones, oh, you good? Tostadas, you good, man.
You mean patacones? Yeah.
But anyway, man, wow, it's been a good live, man.
Yeah, so we're having so much fun, bro. That's the type of virus that we need for both channels. My channels, is just growing up. You always supporting me, like and I appreciate that, bro, for real.
No, man. I mean, the thing is, I admire you. The fact that you reached out to me. When you reached out to me, I was in Dominican Republic. And I know you wanted to go live. I'm like, shit, I'm in DR, man. I can't go live. And it's like, give me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'll be back in the States in 2 weeks.
Eating goat.
Yeah, I was eating goat, man. I was like, I'll be back in the States in 2 weeks. We'll go live. And since then, man, it's been an amazing pleasure to have you on the show. The last live stream we did together has 1,800 views. Like that's my largest views, man. I'm like,
oh really?
Fuck.
Oh
yeah, man. Yeah. So I want to say thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thanks to you, bro. Thanks to you, because I reach out to you. Let me tell you this: like I've been reach out to other people, and they would tell me like, oh, send me your channel. And they, when they see like, it's a small channel, they be like, fuck you, I will make it popular or something. But I'm not thinking in that, I just think like, do their collaboration and like talk about good topic, but that's what they see. So I'd rather reach out to humble brothers, like they be able, down to do lives,
Hey, I got nothing to gain from this, guys. Look, I've been doing this for quite a while. I've been traveling the world. This year, I got a few countries that I'm going to, but my goal is to pass the torch. I want to pass the torch to the next generation of travelers out there, to go out there and experience the world for what it is. I enjoyed it, guys. recently I have a son. I have a brand new son. I have a Dominican son.
Oh, really?
But
What's his
yeah,
name?
man. His name is Caden.
His name is
Yeah,
what?
Caden.
Caden.
Yeah, Caden. Caden.
Oh,
Yes.
it's almost like my son name. My son name is Canaan.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
man.
almost
So
like.
I have a Dominican. Yo tengo uno dominicanos y haitiano hijo.
So which language you gonna test him first? Creole,
He's gonna learn Spanish first. He's gonna learn
the
Spanish
Spanish
first,
first, and
then
then
from
what?
there,
English,
no, then from there, Creole, then English. He gonna learn
and
three
then English.
languages.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
English gonna be easy for him to learn.
Now he's gonna learn that because he's gonna come to the States. So
Oh,
my son
okay.
just got his passport. He got his passport citizen. He got his citizenship. So he'll be here in 6 months.
Oh, God willing, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So
Okay.
I can't wait to be a father. This is my third son. I got 3 boys.
So let me ask you something. Like, when was the last time you went to Haiti?
I went to Haiti 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
8 years ago, it's just I want to go back, but it's just been hard, man. The government,
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
fighting, so I couldn't go back. But so I go to Dominican Republic. A lot of my family is in Dominican Republic, so I just meet them there. And
Okay. Yeah.
so I'm on that side of the island. But yeah, I want to go back to Haiti. I will take my kids back to Haiti one day when it's correct, when it's safe. But right now,
Yeah.
it's
True.
not
Now
safe.
it's not safe. It's not safe for nobody. It wasn't safe
Yeah.
even for the president.
Yeah, he got killed. Shit.
Yeah.
It's just-
Yeah. Fucking
Hey.
Colombians.
Hey, we got Fearless. Oh yeah, man. Fucking Colombians killed him, man. It's like
Yeah.
shit.
True. Yeah. Was money in the table, bro? But like at the end of the day, they got betrayed.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Got
you
betrayed.
know, in Haiti that they're all gonna be killed. So
Yeah. True.
that's
Yeah.
what it is. Hey, Fearless, man, what's your take on the topic, man?
I think it's good. I do want to just go over. I don't think we hit some tips. I just want to say some tips, and then I want to ask the Colombian guys some
Yeah,
questions.
go for it, man. Hey,
Okay.
you can
Yeah.
take
Go ahead,
over.
brother.
So I know before, I think you even recommended it, Canal in Medellin. Energy, was it Energy? The place. So what I'm saying is, I recommend if you're going out of town, a lot of guys get set up because they go to the Airbnbs instead of a hotel. So in the Airbnb, the people can come and go, as they will. At least in a hotel, I suggest, especially if you're a new person, go to a hotel, because at least the hotel security will collect their ID, copy the ID, and keep that on file. So if something happens to you, at least they can identify who you are. A lot of guys get lazy. They don't gringo proof their room. So you can't have a girl coming in with all your stuff laying out, your laptops, all your valuables. You need to put that in the safe or put that somewhere else. Next, y'all got to take a shower. The girls put those things on their breast, on their lips. Just say, hey, before we do something, let's get in the shower together. At least you can make yourself clean. My thing is, once I don't drink anytime I'm with somebody, because I don't want to. If I leave my drink alone or if I'm gone, I might drink before I go out by myself and after I'm gone. I don't want to drink with someone. So that's another thing they do. They drink, they get careless, they get their defenses down. Another thing that I've seen in those countries are they let the girls call a cab. They say, oh, I got a friend, who's a good cab driver, and they call the cab. But sometimes that's a setup because they know the person in the cab or the taxi driver. So I suggest, if you're going to do that, make sure that you use an Uber, use something neutral. It's just like in the United States, if you go to another street, another block, you ain't in your own home turf. So be in your own home turf. That said, now I got a question for the Colombian guy.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
All right. You see a lot of brothers come down to Colombia, going to Colombia. And the passport bros or people getting their passport, the reason is they're trying to escape from the non-traditional women that are in the States. So you have an American woman, the people that them are trying to get away from. So how you see that relationship? You know, because we look for that traditional type woman, that submissive woman who cooks, cleans, takes care of her man, where we see from YouTube, places like that, that the American women are like, you got to make this much money. We're not going to certain restaurants on the first date. You know, they have like, we got to go to a really high-end restaurant, $100 plate restaurant. So how do you see it different? You dating an American girl, how has she treated you as a Colombian differently?
Well, like I was saying, you know, my woman, like she treated me like pretty well. You know, I had no complaints about her. You know, me and her, we sometimes, you know, we had like, you know, we were arguing sometimes. You know, that's it. I think like, you know, like good women, from what I think, you know, good women are everywhere, but they hard to find. But you just gotta, you know, spend time on that. You know, like before, like, you know, my woman, you know, I was around like a lot of women that I knew like they were gonna be good like for a day, probably for a few hours, but not for my entire life. You know, I think, like I say, you know, good women are everywhere, but it's hard to find. You know, good things in life, you know, they take time. It take times. So, you know, like I say, you know, they just hard to find, but they everywhere.
But what about the tradition? I know Kanal knows.
What do you mean? Like when you say like traditional woman, traditional woman, I mean,
like in
some
DR,
women in Colombia, like some women in Colombia, you know, they are not traditional. You know, like some of them, like they wanted to go to expensive restaurants, you know, expensive clubs that, you know, Colombians can afford. But, you know, like probably, you know, people, you know, some guys outside of Colombia, you know, they think like, you know, they're traditional because they can afford probably take them like to, you know, a restaurant like $20 play, you know, 25, you know, they be good with that. But, you know, this is still, you know, expensive for some Colombians. You know what I mean?
When I say traditional, what I found is a lot of the Latino countries, the women are raised to be wives, meaning from a young age, they know how to cook, they know how to clean, they know how to take care of a household.
Yeah,
they've seen an example setting from their men. In the United States, a lot of women are raised to be independent and be independent of a man. So, you know, when you get with your girl, did you have to say, look, you know, can you cook? Can you clean? Is that something you had to force upon her? Whereas what I found with a lot of Latinos, that just comes naturally.
Yeah, true. But, you know, some of them, like, they lazy as fuck. Like my son, mother, like, bro, I had to get out. I had to get out from the relationship. I was killing myself. I was killing myself.
Wait.
I was killing myself.
Wait. Carlos, stop. Hey.
Man, I was like, I was almost disappeared, bro.
Did you just say your ex was lazy as fuck? And she's
she was lazy as fuck. But I mean,
wait. See, now Felix, you know where I'm taking this shit, bro.
I already know what the next cast is going to do. That's why I wanted to do a lead way. You know, give you some ammunition. Because I'm the opposition on that.
Hey.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, her mom was cooking all the time.
Wait, Carlos.
We were together like for 3 years, and then I ate only like from her, like that something that she was cooking, like something that she cooked like 4 times. Her mom was cooking all the time for us.
Hey, hold up, man. Carlos said his ex is lazy as fuck. Yo, that sounds so American. I'm sorry, bro. That sounds so American right now. And and the thing is, like, you got a lot of dudes, especially within the Passport Bros movement, how every woman overseas is very submissive and caring and all this shit. I'm like, yo, it's not all women. It's not. So for him to say that, this is from a Colombian. I'm just laughing. I'll put myself back on mute. Go ahead, Felix.
Bro, like Like I was saying, bro, like she's lazy as fuck. Her sister is the same team, different toilet, same shit, different toilet, but it's the same shit. So they like she's lazy as fuck. I mean, telling you true, like me and my fiance, like we've been together like for almost 2 years, and then with my son mother we're together like for three. And then I've been like, oof, like she's been doing a lot of stuff for me. Like American woman has been doing a lot of stuff for me that my Colombian ass she never did for me. Never did for
See,
me.
a lot of us see it the opposite way, where uh, they expect more from us than they're willing to give. So it's just good to see a different perspective,
Yeah,
how
true.
an American woman treats a Latino man compared to how they treat us, and how we say we treat
Yeah,
the Latino women.
I could say like also like something that I see like from Colombians from Colombian men is like Colombians, majority of them, like they won't give a fuck about women. They will just like go open the door and find another one. That's it.
Yeah.
If you see like the woman cheat on them, like betray them or something, trade them bad, get the fuck out here and then I will find another one. The war is full of women. So
So,
it's go
so,
ahead, go
so
ahead.
on that subject, do you think that, and because I think so, do you think that the American tourists, especially the brothers coming down to Cartagena in droves, I know it's just been, big uptick in the last few years. Do you think that changed the mentality and how the local women act now? Like it's about money, they become more westernized. Did the brothers coming down there mess up y'all, mess up the local women?
Well, not really because like I say, it's like majority of the women's like don't work like in the cloud tower, but the one that I already in the game, and they're trying to kick out with the one that are already in the game, they don't even mess with the locals. They just want to mess like if they just want to hang around gringos, brothers that come down here because they know like they can afford a lot of stuff like local Colombian, like regular Colombian can afford. So, like the one that's already in the game, like they got this mentality already. Like, you don't got money, get the fuck out here.
Mm.
Yeah, you got to show them the papers.
So is there also a difference between, I know you said without dating, but have you seen a difference between the Venezuelan women and the Colombian women, even if it's just not a pro, just a normal?
I think it's the same, but Colombian's woman, it's not because I'm Colombian, but Colombian women like they be more submissive than Venezuelan women. They might would cook more because of the way how even like we so close like Venezuela and Colombia. Venezuelans that they were like spoiled like by the president, the last president they had like Chavez. So they would use a lot of stuff without like they didn't even have to move a hand because they would use a lot of stuff like the government were giving them for free. So I could say like that way like Colombian women like they've been like struggling more than Venezuelan women, so they can do more stuff. But it depends, like I said, they both could be good for it. It depends.
Okay. So if you left your American woman, what woman would be next? The Colombian, or would you seek out an American? And I know you said you would the a black woman, but I don't know if y'all mess with the snow bunnies down there. So I'm just curious. Snow bunny is a white American.
That's a tricky question because I'm not focusing. I don't know. We'll see because I go with the flow. I'm the type of guy like I don't like I say I don't like I don't complain. I just live my life. Depends. If it's coming like a white one, black one, but I'd rather to get black one, black girl. But if it's coming a white, Indian or something. But only thing I care is a good woman because beautiful women we have so much in Colombia, and that's it. We see beautiful women every day here. I mean, we ain't tired of that, but that's normal for us. See beautiful women every day, every minute, every second you go out. So that's normal. So for my life, I only thing I care is about good woman, because a lot of guys, a lot of people, like, they've been flexing like, oh, I got beautiful woman, beautiful body, but when you got into the house, they sad, it's a sad relationship. So only thing like they had is like, flex, in front to a lot of people, like, oh, I have a beautiful woman, this is this, but they sad, like, they don't cook, they don't do a lot of stuff, and I think this is the case with a lot of guys here. Like, they're trying to find a beautiful woman, that's it. Like, they don't focus in like, it's a good woman. The only thing they focus the body is the body, and that's the me personally. I focus about good women. That's it.
So
I've been having so many beautiful women in my life.
Yeah, you a tour guy. So how do you help out? And I think all brothers have gone through this. When they first travel, is that head spin where you just, you haven't seen anything like that, so it's all new. How do you coach a brother who's going down there to just be like, look, this is just normal, this is how it is, and be aware of that? Because I think we get caught up on the looks and we don't understand, like you said, if it's a good woman, we just looking at the smile and the butt.
Yeah, true. Like, well, bro, I think like as a man, like, sometimes, like I say, I'm 24 years old, and then like with the life, the life is been showing me, like, when the woman can be good, like, just for a few hours, just for a few days, which is the woman that could be good for your entire life. The time life will show you who they are. Because I personally, if I love my woman, but I've been saying, like, I don't trust it. Only woman that I trust 100% is my mom. That's it. After that, anybody can betray me. After her, anybody can betray me.
You say culturally it's the same, but do you find your American woman as jealous as you find your Colombian woman?
Well, this is what I could see. It's like the Americans women's, like, they more open, where mine is very open. Like, sometimes hey, babe, I gotta do this. Then, I be out like all day because I'm busy all the time, booking tours, doing videos for the channels, booking bows, all this. So I'm always busy, and when I have free time, I like to I'm from the hood. I'm proud to be from the hood in CTG. My hood is Lebanon. So every time I got a free time, I just go to the hood, check out my family. They need something, I would just send them right away what they need, And then, like they more open, like they were more open. Like, if you are with a Colombian woman, then you be gone for a day. Oh, be ready when you get back to the house. You're gonna say you're straight to the hell. We were like they were playing those type of games.
No, I do understand. Believe me, I understand. I think that's it. I don't want to drag on. I just want.
No. I mean, these are some right questions. Like, here's the thing: is like, I dated Colombian in the States. So before I even went to Colombia, I dated Colombian, but when I was an undergrad. So it was like, it's the same thing, man. It's like, as much as guys want to, like, separate American women versus foreign women, dude, women are women, dude. If they're insecure, they're insecure, dude. If they feel a certain type of way, they feel a certain type of way. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Like me living in Miami. Yeah, like for me, I lived in Miami. I'm from Miami. Went to undergrad in Miami, so I dated like blacks, Hispanics, whatever. They're all the same. It's what it is. They're all the fucking same, man. It's just like, even like me dating overseas. Like, I dated Brazilian, I dated Colombian, I dated Dominican, but I decided, to fuck with the Dominican. It's still the same shit. Still the same. Like, for me, like every woman I dated always been like feminine, fit, and friendly. Like, I never dated a ghetto chick. I just never dated a chick that was lazy. I just never dated those types. So shit, you know what, Adrian? We talked about this in the DR. I never
I know
dated a certain type of woman. It's just like I can't relate what
argue with
most
your
guys
buddy.
go through. I can't relate what most guys go through in regards to like, hey, yo, poor hygiene. Like, what the fuck? I never dated that type of shit. I just
Yeah,
never
you don't
did.
need that. You don't need like those type of vibes in your life. So get a woman, they just don't pay attention to that. Keep walking, open the next door.
Yeah, I mean, so my thing is this, man. Look, at the end of the day, I think more men need to take accountability in the type of women they attract.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it is. If you used to dating a certain type of woman that has been bad to you, it's you.
Yeah.
You are the problem.
Yeah, they know the problem. You're the problem. You let them come to your life.
All right, you know what? This person right here, man. You know, I'm getting tired of your ass. Get a woman that's American stuff. Look, let me tell you something, man. Look, I've been all over certain countries where, listen, Colombia got fucking ghettos. There's certain barrio stratus, dude. That shit is like fucking trash. It's like, yo, these are some like savage ass people. They will stab you for any goddamn reason. So my thing is this: it doesn't matter where you from. Ghetto is ghetto. It's not an American thing. Ghetto is a way of life. It's a mentality.
True.
That's my thing, man. So it's like, don't try to like shit on American people. Look, let me tell you this. At the end of the day, I'd rather live in America than live any other part of the world. Is what it is. America is the only country where I can come here with nothing and make something out of myself. You can't do that shit in Colombia. You can't do that shit in DR. You can't do that shit in Brazil. You can't do that. So
well,
as
yeah,
much you guys want to hold on.
Million people, just one case.
1 second, dog. I gotta get on this motherfucker right quick, Rick. Look, let me tell you, and I've been drinking. This is like my fucking full bottle right here, man. It is what it is, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Look, as a Haitian that came into this country illegally on a raft boat with my mother in 1978, the United States is the best country to come and make something out of yourself. My mother came here into this country with nothing. All of her kids are graduate students. All of her kids making six figures. This is the only fucking country in the world you could come here with nothing and make something out of yourself. So before anyone want to talk shit about American culture, fuck your culture, man, because this is the culture that is all about uplifting.
Hey, get the fuck out here, man. Like, we don't need this type of shit.
No, I'm just saying. It's just like, yo, just don't shit on American culture, man, because the thing is, American culture paved the way for a lot of immigrants to have a better life. Is what it is.
But hold on, no, I'm gonna push back on you, Knor. There's a difference.
Let's go. Push back, motherfucker.
There's a difference between the capitalism, being a capitalist, and the culture. That's entirely two different things. What makes America great is us being capitalist. But that doesn't mean
you know what? Let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you this. Regardless of the racism and all the other stuff that we tend to focus on, it doesn't matter, man, because again, at the end of the day, if you can't find a way to feed your child, fuck racism. Fuck colorism. My mother left Haiti poor. My mother was homeless with my older brothers and sister, living off the streets. She was able to come to the U.S. and make something out of herself where her grandchildren are attending Ivy League schools now.
But you're still talking about capitalism. That's
again,
not the culture.
Even with the American culture.
One of the only cultures where when you ask somebody is how many genders there are, they have a difficult time answering that question.
As of 2000, but let's keep it real. Back in 78, 80s, and 90s, it wasn't like that.
But we're not in 78, 80s, or 90s. It's the culture now. And that's the problem. And this is the problem we run into. You know, like
my thing is this. I'm okay. I'm conservative at heart. I'm conservative. I'm not a liberal. I'm conservative at heart. I believe, 1 + 1 = 2. All this other weird shit that's happening out there, I don't believe in that. And I think that we're moving away from the basics. I think we need to get back to the basics and how we live life, how we see things, and how we define things. We need to get back to that. It's just now everything became cisgender and all these weird shit. I'm like, dude, I don't know what that is.
But I'm saying you are saying the capitalist part, but our culture is trash, man. We are, especially African Americans. We sensationalize people getting killed, murders, that in songs. We put those people on the pedestal. In order for you to be in a rap game, you had to come from the ghetto. You change your name. You
but
can't
look
even
at okay, but Adrian, look at reggaeton. You think reggaeton talking about positivity? Listen to the fucking lyrics of reggaeton.
But
reggaeton's all negative.
Correct, but where is the blueprint from reggaeton? Come from the hood of America. You still talking about the culture of America, brother.
It's westernized world. If you look at westernized world, that's how it is. It's what it is. It's westernized world. I mean, unless you decide to move to Saudi Arabia where things are different, then it's going to be different. But as long as you're part of the Western world, it's the good and the bad.
No, so I agree. As with capitalism, we the greatest. We the most innovative, ingenuitive. That's why we had the top countries in the world. That makes us great. But the culture is different than the capitalism.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jay Clyde. We got Jay Clyde because Jay Clyde rarely jumps on the live, and the fact that he's on the live right now, that's a blessing. Jay Clyde, what's going on, brother, man? Because you barely jump on the live, man. So I what makes you decide to jump on this live of all things, man?
It was a couple things, man. First, we were talking about the safety in Colombia, but before we got into that, I know I put in the chat that I think I know Carlos. Carlos don't know me, but I think his fiance is my cousin.
Really?
Oh,
are you sure about that?
I think so. I think so. If I'm not mistaken, we don't have to disclose too much information, but does she have like a business there in Cartagena?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Dealing with dresses.
Okay.
Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. Smart word, man. Smart word.
That's my first cousin, man. So you probably be seeing me in like March or April because I'm always in Colombia. But I'm a Medellin guy, so that's where I'm at.
Oh.
So you guys gonna be cousins?
Yeah, that's my cousin, man. So I have to.
Oh wow! all right.
Yeah, that's right. It's my world, bro.
Oh yeah, it's a small world, man. I knew your face because I've seen your picture before. I talked to her all the time, so I knew the face, but we had never talked.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know about you.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm the ghost, man. I'm the ghost. So yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, to that point that Fearless was making about the Airbnbs, you know, I always stay in Airbnbs. That's what my YouTube channel is about. I think the mistake a lot of guys make, they get cheaper Airbnbs or Airbnbs that don't have security. And a lot of times if you see like some of those videos whenever fellas are getting drugged and robbed and you see some of the places they're staying in, they're pinching pennies on where they're laying their heads, and that's a big mistake. Like, you can't go down there trying to stay in $15 a night places with no security. You're just asking to get got in situations like that. So that is what I've noticed most of the time. Whenever you see those little closed caption TV videos of the girls coming out with all the bags, it's never a barrier, like as far as guards, anything. So as soon as the girls see you go into your Airbnb and they see you pull out a key to enter from the street, yeah, they pretty much know that they probably got you on that.
Another thing on that, Clyde, I know it's all the brothers' fantasies to have a threesome, but if them two girls saying they want to come back to you, that's a big thing. Because it's usually they work in those teams. So when they saying, "Hey, y'all, let me bring my girlfriend," that's usually a red flag.
That happens a lot too. Whenever they're offering to bring a friend or any excuse that they're trying to bring up to bring a extra person with them, yeah, that's a no-go. And I think a lot of times too, like how you're saying, guys living in a fantasy land, they're there on vacation or whatnot. You want to have a good time, so it's nothing against that. But I think a lot of times they get too relaxed. They want to sit back. You know, you got the currency working in your favor. You at the house. You got music playing. Got the wild girls running all around the Airbnbs and pouring drinks and stuff like that. So you just have to be vigilant and cautious of what's going on. You want to sit back and feel like head honcho and, oh yeah, baby, make me a drink. Like, no, you gotta take care of yourself, man, and make the drink.
On that subject, on that subject, I do want to ask the Colombian guys something, because we see a lot of videos with this. How you feel about the brothers going to the clubs, and just throwing up money,
making it rain?
Yeah, they're making it rain. So,
okay,
give me your perspective on that.
Well, it's that's a funny thing, man. Because I always been saying, like, majority of people that do that is because like they might don't have money. They just want to feel like JC for a minute, and then like the only part when I see that is like sometimes when I have clients in delirium, it's paid. Sometimes they making it rain, but I think like people if you want to help somebody, just get the money and then give to somebody or something. If you want to help somebody,
they don't do it to help nobody. They do it for
one day, when it was like last year, I was one of my clients. He's rich as fuck, and then they would talk with like money where he was like, why throw money, to these hoes, just get you money and then help somebody with that.
Is that frowned upon in the Colombian culture?
No, they wouldn't throw money. They wouldn't throw. I tell you, that's a lack of respect. Like people like, if you do that in the hood, like it's gonna be a fight for sure. Like you throwing money, in the floor. Other people like they come from some type of way and they be ready to fight.
Culture, as I tried to tell.
Yeah, I'm talking about, you guys were talking about also, Airbnbs. Then like I think like, like what, Clyde would say is like, a lot of guys, they book like cheap Airbnbs like in the hood. Like, I always put the sample from the guy that got killed in Cartagena, like he was like in the hood. He didn't know like, the Airbnbs over there, they cheap, you can say like a couple dollars, but it's not the same safety like when you in Boca Grande, the old city, but he was like in the hood. He was close like to the drug dealer area, like one block from the drug dealer area. There, he didn't know where he was saying that. A lot of people like saying like he got set up. He got set up by a girl.
And it's funny you say that about the Airbnbs because, like I said, on my channel, I always do like walkthroughs anytime I'm staying at Airbnbs, and every now and then I'll put up the price as far as how much it costs me to stay there per night. And I know it was a few times, and I know people have different budgets or whatnot. So I know some people watch certain YouTubers that stay in like super high end $2,000, $3,000 night spots. So I decided on my channel just to put something like the everyday working guy could afford. So one time I had posted an Airbnb and I think it was like $80 a night. And I was getting comments like, man, that's too much to be paying in Colombia. $80 a night, that's too much. And I'm like, what's really going on here?
Yeah, like there is some guy like, bro, they be cheap as fuck. Like they be cheap as fuck. Like they don't even want to pay like $20 for a room.
But the crazy thing is, they'll pay $200 for a chica though.
Yeah,
I was just about to say that.
It is what it is, man. It's just, it's just like, it's crazy how guys will overspend for certain things, but yet they will not spend to protect their heads. It's like you won't spend to protect yourself, to live, to stay in a comfortable, suitable place where it's secure. But they will spend $200 on a chica, like in a heartbeat. I just don't get it.
No, that's true. That's true. But that's what they're trying to save the money for. So what they save on the
they be eating in McDonald's to save money for that pussy.
Yep, that's what happens. That's what I was always joke about that too. I heard Canal going off earlier about the food in Medellin, and I always joke about that too, as far as like, yeah, a lot of the fellas are just eating street food because they don't want to go to real restaurants. Because I know plenty of very nice places to eat in Medellin, but I think a lot of the guys, they just want to go eat like some hot dogs or some bologna
Pico
or
de
something
gallo.
like that. Yeah, so they can save the money for the pros at night. So I think that
I
happens.
knew a guy. I knew a guy in Medellin. This brother would go to Medellin. He'll eat fried there's a restaurant. I forgot the name of the restaurant where they sell fried chicken and fries. It's a fast food spot.
Frisbee.
Crispy. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Frisbee.
You
Yeah,
eat
they
that
got good
every
chicken.
he eat that every day. I'm like, bro, why you eating this every day? I was like, I'll tell him like, yo, we're going to a rooftop. We're going to Envy. Let's go, grab some food out there, eat and chill. Nah, I'm going to Frisbee. He'll eat that every day, but then again, he'll spend money on chicas. I'm like, bro, what the hell you doing?
Yeah, I find like tons of nice restaurants, nice ambiance and all of that when I'm in Medellin. So I don't really have those food complaints like a lot of people because I'm a foodie. So I'm going to find some good places to eat. And then also too, you don't have to run into, how people always say you got Pookie and Ray Ray ruining the city. You can price yourself away from them if you want to. Like, if I go to some nice fancy restaurant with my girl, I'm not going to see any craziness out there.
One thing I could say that a Pookie would never affect my trip. Exactly. Is what it is. It's just like I know where to go. I don't go to the same places where they hang out. So it's like for me, I'm more of the rooftop, nice, classy spots. That's me.
Me too.
That hood rat. Delirium, Dolce Vita. That's not my crowd.
Yeah,
Costo,
somebody told me that was your favorite spot.
Oh, fuck that. That's not my favorite spot at all, man. Like there's like Gusto and Medellin and Pacaderas. I don't go there. It's like, why am I go there for? Where I could go somewhere where I could pay Colombian prices and get a better experience.
Yeah, man. Like the first time I went to Medellin, I was with a client of mine. He took me to over there, and then he paid for my ticket. Then he paid for my Airbnb. He was gonna purchase a friend's builder over there, but he was gonna meet up with some random people, so he didn't want to go by himself. Then, long story short, in the night, he took me to the centro in Medellin. This area smelled like monkey ass. Like this was so nasty over there. A lot of ugly women. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm not going to Centro and
it smell like
I know guys. I know guys who go to Centro and Medellin and just to go deal with the pros. I'm like, are you serious? You going to risk at nighttime? They'll go there at nighttime. I'm like,
they
it's
trying
not
to say
that serious.
Those are ones that's trying to say
it seems dangerous. It was. I feel like I was rushing my back with the time. Then like it's so dark over there, and then I was like, man, you easy can get robbed here. Then a lot of Venezuelans there. I'm like, bro, let's go. I'm ready to get in the taxi and live away from this area. I don't want to donate my phone, my money, none of that. I'm ready to live.
So it's bad when you're trying to be cheap with where you stay and cheap with the pros. You're just being cheap all the way around. So I don't think that's pretty safe either.
Look, my thing is this: it's all about experiences, man. Like for me, I don't care what the price is, as long as it's going to give me the experience that I'm seeking. So I'll pay for it. Like I don't mind paying for $100 a night for a hotel or Airbnb. That's part of the deal. I work harder to treat myself. I don't mind paying a tour guide to take me to places where most tourists don't go. All right, let's go. But a lot of guys, they travel with this penny pinching mentality that, dude, they'll eat Frisbee every fucking day. And I'm like they'll go and buy just drink beer at a cheap hole in the wall spot in Central and just stay in there. I'm like, dude, I don't want none of that, man. I don't travel. I don't work hard to do that.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I got a question for you, Colombian guy.
Okay, go ahead, my brother.
With someone, because I know this goes everywhere. We always get the gringo price. So when you're with your clients, are you able to negotiate a much better price, whether it's with some mangoes, whether it's excursions or anything like that? Because we even with taxis, I know we get ripped off a lot of times.
Well, like with mangoes, I don't mess with them. So I just let them, freeze the deal, how they can. I always give them like my advice, like. But with the taxis, yeah, I always make sure, I talk to the taxi driver that, trying to get like good price for them. But if they already like, for example, if I'm waiting one of them and then they arrive in the taxi, I can't do nothing with the price that the taxi driver already, gave them. With excursions, yeah, sometimes, depends. Well, I book excursions, I do tours, offer tours, boats, all of that. Yeah, depends, how many, how big is the group? Yeah, I can give discount. It depends.
Yeah, I think that's a thing to go with someone who is local, because if not, it's like they see you coming a long way away and the prices change. So it's good to have somebody who kind of protects you.
Yeah, those people like, that I think like, Colombians, they good persons, but like the bad ones, they would take advantage of you and they will enjoy, like they will try to get any benefits, like they will clean you up for real.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Clyde.
Yes, sir.
What advice would you give someone going to Medellin? You are the Medellin king, the
the mayor of Medellin.
So like, what advice would you give guys? Because again, dude, based on the stats that I pulled earlier, I'm gonna share this again, dude. 30 deaths, tourists in Medellin in 2023. So how can you prevent someone from becoming another statistic in 2024?
Now, first, I don't want to call myself the king of Medellin. I like to call myself the ghost of Medellin, because most of the time these ninjas won't see me. But I mean, basically, it's the same things that we always say as far as when you're dealing with chicas, not being too intoxicated, not having all your faculties about you, guarding your drinks, all the basic stuff like that, staying in secure locations, whether it's an Airbnb or a hotel, not trusting any and everybody. What you see a lot of times, like guys want to be so cool with locals that they'll just become friends with first local that they meet, and the guy might be trying to set you up too. I mean, the girls and the guys out there are if they're out to get you, they're out to get you. So I see that a lot, where guys just want to feel like they're so down and so hip and just want to meet up and hang out with locals, when you could just get with a tour guide like my cousin right here. So you could just get with somebody that is legit and has your best interest at heart, instead of just some random guy that came up to you on the street trying to be cool with you. So that happens a lot. Stop trying to go to sketchy areas just to make it seem like you're down. You want to go hang out in the hood. Like, you wouldn't even do that here in the United States. I'm not going to go to Miami and hang out in the worst part of town just to think I'm cool. So those are the basics that I would say to keep yourself safe. We can go on all day on this topic. A lot of times on these stories about the druggings and robberies you hear, it's the same common denominator. I know you all were speaking before earlier in the show where you had asked Carlos, like, do the women run into these same issues? And you rarely hear, you don't hear of any drugging and death stories of women in Medellin. There's always men that's doing either drugs or out in the nightlife game, living a fast life. It's always those types of situations. Now the women, you hear stories where they might be at a cafe or something and a moto guy run up and take them. That can happen. Like, you really can't do anything about the moto boys jumping off on you. But that with the Chica robberies is preventable. But anytime you go on any of these platforms and try to give informative information, people start saying that you're victim blaming and all that. So that's why I don't say anything now. I'm pretty much like the Colombians now. Like, if you get robbed, I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's on you. Because if you say anything, you're victim blaming. So I don't even care anymore at this point. I hear the stories every other day in Medellin. So it's repetitive.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Yeah, it is what it is at this point. So I'm not even one of
Yeah.
those that's like I'm going to give some advice, and if just one person hear it, I did my job. I don't really care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's difficult, like, to control that, because like, even the police, I know they try to do the best, because like, is tourism it's been helping Medellin a lot. So, but now it's going down, because the locals have been doing a lot of bullshit over there. Then I
Right.
know they try to do the best, but they can set it up a bodyguard behind of every gringo that is traveling to Medellin. You got to protect yourself. I mean, they cannot put a police like 24/7 on your apartment or Airbnb. Just making sure, or your hotel, just making sure everything's going straight. You got to protect yourself.
Facts. Well, guys, it's been over 2.5 hours, man. I got to get up in the morning to go to the gym. Hey, I want to go ahead and close it out, man. I'm going to give you guys each a minute to give your last statement and like give guys tips and tricks on how to maneuver in Colombia. Again, guys, I recommend Colombia to visit. I'm going to Colombia for the Afro-Colombian Festival in Cali in August this year. Fearless will be joining me. Hey, Jay Clyde, man, if you want to go to Cali, I'm not sure if you ever been to Cali. I'll be down there in Cali for the Afro-Colombian Festival, bro. Come through, bro. Get some good content, man. Dude, I'm trying to get as many brothers out down there in Cali, Colombia for the Afro-Colombian Festival later this year in August to come and have a great time, man. Carlos, you're more than welcome to come and join us.
Yeah, I was gonna go last year, actually, but we flew to San Andres. But we were in Cali. Then we were doing like getting extension visa for my fiance, and then
Okay.
we flew to San Andres. But we were gonna go to Cali. But this year, probably, God willing, I might go check it out, Cali.
Well, hey, listen, guys, I'm going to Cali, Colombia later this year in August. Fearless, Jay Clyde, open invitation, brother. Come and join us, man. I'm trying to get as many brothers, content creation, content sharing. Go down there. And the thing is, dude, if you got a bunch of brothers from the state, nobody ain't fucking with us, dog. It is what it is, man. Nobody ain't gonna mess with us, man. Especially they see Fearless, big ass, and they see me. It's like, oh hell no, nah. we ain't gonna take that chance. It's like, oh nah,
Yeah,
fuck that shit, man.
the secret is like, everybody gotta stay together, because
Yeah.
sometimes you guys stay together. When you're gonna make like things more difficult with somebody trying to do something
And that's the
something
thing.
against you.
I really want to gather all the brothers, because the thing is, you guys know I just had a son. After this college trip, I'm shutting it down, dog. I don't think I'll be able to go out and play for a while. So it's just like, hey, this is literally
somebody gonna play for you, bro.
Yeah, man. So this is like my last run, man. So I'm like, yo, Jay Clyde, Burt, all y'all, you come through. Let's do. I want that shit 20 deep, man. Go out down there and have a good time. And it's like, because after that shit, I gotta change diapers, man. I can't do nothing else, man.
This is your last dance, bro.
Yeah, it's my last dance, my last run. I gotta set that shit down for 2 years. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes. Give the audience tips and tricks how to not get drugged, robbed, and killed in Colombia. Starting off with Fearless, man. Go ahead.
I think one is leave your American arrogance at home. I think we go to those places and think that we become invincible. If you are going there, make sure that you are always on the lookout that something can happen to you. You don't have to be. I think every video that I've seen where someone has gotten robbed and drugged, thing they say is, I knew something was going to happen. Like they had an intuition. They knew they shouldn't have been in a place. They knew that, whatever option they chose was the wrong option, but it was too late. So make sure that you always go. If you wouldn't do the same thing in the United States, you shouldn't do it in another country. So be very aware when you go somewhere. The rules are entirely different.
Thank you, Fearless. Jay Clyde?
Oh yeah. First off, congrats on your new addition. Salute to you on that.
Thanks, man.
But other than that, just piggybacking on what Phyllis said, yeah, a lot of the times you hear those stories. I usually don't do this, but I normally don't do this, but this time I did this. So yeah, like you said, if you're having that thought in your head, if you're clear minded, like just go with what the common sense right thing to do is telling you, and not the other thought. Avoid the twos, like we were saying. Anytime they're trying to bring two chicks through or inviting friends over, stay away from those situations. Take your safety serious. Don't try to be so cheap that it puts your safety at risk. That's big, man. So make sure you have a place with security. Airbnbs, hotels that you have good security. Make sure that you get in good with the security so they know who you are, and actually like not befriend them, but be friendly with them to the degree where they'll look out for you if something crazy was happening. Like if they see a chica walk in with a purse and she's coming out with duffel bags and suitcases, they know you enough to stop her. So I've seen those types of situations too. And just listen to people. A lot of times you get guys who've been somewhere a couple times, and if OGs or people that's been to a place more than them have more experience, they don't like listening to people with experience. So just if someone's I've ran into several times in Medellin, I might be out, see a fella out, he might have like a gold chain or something on, like, hey, you might want to tuck that in. They don't listen. So just listen to people that are trying to give you some advice. Yeah, I see it a lot, man. It's difficult trying to tell fellas what to do whenever it's the P word involved. You really can't tell fellas anything when P is involved. So yeah, that's pretty much my advice for them.
And the thing is, man, you actually live in Medellin. That's the crazy thing.
Pretty
so
much.
It's just, honestly, I think it's more of a generational thing. They just feel like they know it all. They want to fucking put their hand in the fire and let them learn. All right, bitch, go ahead and die. It's just like, fuck it. It's like, I don't know what it is, man. So it's like, all right, cool. All right, whatever. Anyways, Colombian God, man. Carlos, man. Oh, damn. Fuck.
He disappeared?
He disappeared on me. Your damn cousin disappeared on me, bro. Shit, man. It's like...
As soon as you went
anyways,
cut out.
All right, here it is right here. All right, Carlos, your turn, man. Close it out, man. What's going on?
Okay, bro. Yeah, be safe, my brother. Thank you so much. Thanks for everything.
That's it? God damn, that was fast. Shit. I wasn't expecting to be that damn fast. Well, anyway, guys, look, listen. J Clock, Fearless, thank you, man. I'm gonna put you guys in the backstage, man. Thank you for showing up. I'm about to close it out. And like always, man, hey, J Clock, Fearless, this is my last ride. Cali, Colombia, Afro-Colombian Festival, August 14th through the 19th. Check it out, man. Dude, this is like my last run, bro, because after that, I got to change diapers, man. Is what it is. Definitely, man. More information to come. Thank you for joining the show, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
I appreciate it.
Later, man. All right, guys, man. Just me by myself, man. Hey. Guys, Colombia is a beautiful country, man. It's a beautiful country, guys. I was blessed to experience Colombia for what it is, experience the people, the food, the culture, everything else. I still recommend a place to visit. Still, regardless of all what the statistics shows, I still recommend Colombia a place to visit. But I just feel like you guys got to move smart. Listen to the OGs. Listen to the dudes that been there to that country before, man. Listen to them. If you're going to partake in any fuck shit, you're going to get fuck shit. So if you out there if you're out there at nighttime looking for pros, looking for late night entertainment, it's a likelihood that you're going to get drugged. The likelihood you're going to come back home dead. And I'm gonna say this right now, man, and I'm being your uncle right now because I'm 45 years old. I want you to come back home. If you feel like you need to bust a nut, man, let's go to the bathroom, let that shit out. Don't risk your life going out there looking for something that you know is going to cause more problems in your life. Colombia, it's a beautiful country. The people are fucking amazing. They're super nice. The food, the culture, just even the women. The women are gorgeous, man. Just be cautious in how you move. These numbers that I'm hearing right now, 30 deaths in 2023 in Medellin, 8 deaths between November 1st through December 31st in Bogota. Guys, man, look. The whole point of you traveling to another country is creating an experience. Your vacation have a start date and an end date. What you do between the start and the end date is your experience. Come back home. If a lady you meet anxious to get back to your house, don't do it. Make sure you get your own drinks. Make sure you put all your things away. Make sure you let the security know to check on you. Make sure you just make right decisions, because I'm not here to say you're a fucking fantasy. I'm not here to say you're a fucking dream. I'm here to tell you the real deal, dog. A lot of us are fucking dying because we're making dumb decisions overseas. I want you guys to go out overseas, enjoy yourself, go in the experience, come back home. Come back home. Come back home. Come back home. If you that fucking horny at 2 a.m. at night, jump on Pornhub, let that shit out, and go to sleep. Don't go out looking for something that's going to end up killing you. The woman you meet is anxious to get back to your place. Let that shit go. Any type of negative vibe that you feel based on the environment that you in, let that shit go. Come back home safe. Come back home to your family. Come back home to your son, fucking children, your mom, sisters, whatever, brothers. Come back home safe. Because guess what? When you get drugged, robbed, and even killed, they don't care about you. Your family had to fucking find a way to do a GoFundMe to bring your body back home, because your dumb ass did not get the fucking insurance to take you back home in case of an emergency such as this. So be smart, guys. I'm just being the uncle, passing the torch. I got nothing to gain from this shit, man. I want you to go out there, explore the world, and experience for what it is. Again, Colombia is a beautiful country, man. It's a beautiful country. It's an amazing experience. But we still want you to come back home. So, be blessed, brothers, man. See you guys next week. Salute. And man, like I said, man, I got some trips lined up for this year before I shut it down officially. I got Mexico City, and I'll be heading back to Cali, Colombia for the Afro-Colombian Festival. Ooh! Can't wait for that trip, man. It's going to be amazing. But till then, guys, have an amazing weekend. God bless. Stay warm. If you're in the North Coast or Northeast, Midwest, stay warm. And, man, enjoy life. Whatever issue you're going through, let it go, man. Life is short. I love you. Guys, take care, man. Be blessed. And travel.